Chofo. Ramon's el guapo. He tells good stories. Let's interrupt. Chicano Chofo. We love our fans. We hope you like this. If not, oh wow. Dale, Steves! Damas y caballeros, we are the Home Depot Band. Oh, gracias.
Si no se me agüita, güey.
No, pues qué bonita gente.
That's a very conservative crowd, way.
Yeah, no, it's good. It picks up. Yeah, they know their role. De Santiago, Querétaro, tenemos a Don Filemón en la batería. Niet. De un pueblito de México, Tangamandapio, tenemos en el bajo a El Uña. Gracias. And on the synthesizer, porque no lo puedo decir en español porque se me traba la lengua. Desde Alemania, Liederhausen, Hans Stufhausen. Me salió mal. En producción, el Banquito Sarabia.
Making money.
Y en la guitarra tenemos a El Step. Oh, mira. ¿Te hicieron caso, güey? Y en voz, su humilde servidor, Ramón. We are the Home Depot Band. Y están guachando Chicano Chofo. Guachando. Tanto preparándome for the...
Is guachando like a Chicano thing?
Oh,
right?
definitely.
Guachando, right?
Yeah. Hay que guachar.
But I see a lot of paisitas talk like that too, right?
Yeah, se pega.
Yeah.
Se pega ese desmadre, because...
Yeah, there's some weird shit out there, bro. Like words that we use that, like paisitas are like, what the fuck are they talking about? But they like, ¿cuál es una, güey? Like, troca is theirs, right? Trocas is...
No,
La troquita...
trocas no, there's...
Es camioneta. Pero... La troca was... I think it was fucking... Chicano slang or like fucking... I don't know, pinche paisa slang.
Because I know the vans, they refer to them, some of them as panel. Panel. The 5-panel.
Yeah.
La panel. And then, like, I remember my aunt, they used to buy shit from, like, yard sales and sell them in Tijuana. And then she would show off something and she would be like, oh, yeah, I remember as a kid, she'd be like, oh, yeah, esta es Madre Inusa. And I was like, what the fuck is that?
Madre Inusa?
It's like made in the USA, but I mean, who am I to correct them? I was like 7 or 8. That would have been a fucking bocoso.
Yeah, he was too busy chupando.
No te metas en conversaciones de adultos.
He was too busy chupando el dedo gordo, güey.
El pulgar.
El pulgar. Yeah. So, ¿tiene aire, güey? Why is it called pulgar?
I don't know, güey. I mean, I didn't name it.
People listening to this are like, what the fuck are they talking about? Should we include them?
Yeah, nah, they want to get included. They got to get their Patreon subscription.
Oh, shit. Nah,
This
sorry,
was a
guys.
Patreon
you guys
conversation.
heard, I try to include you guys, but these guys are fucking capitalists.
Fuck you. Right away.
Especially Ramon, güey. Ramon's all about the dollars.
Dollar bill, yeah.
And the trips. He wants trips.
Cash rules everything around
Events and trips.
Ramon's the kind of guy that I don't want him ruining the lotto, way, because I don't know what's going to happen to this fucking
Me
dude.
pelo, I'm like late.
Especially now that we know this is his last fucking rodeo at life.
I'm out of here.
He'll go crazy, dude.
Güey.
Okay. What does the guy say? bitches and cocaine, or what is it? Hookers and cocaine.
Yeah, the lady, the reporter, they were playing like, I think it was like the Powerball or some shit. I forget what city or town. And then the lady's like interviewing people that are playing the Powerball, and she gets a dude. Hey, so what are you gonna do if you win? I'm gonna get fucking bitches and cocaine or some shit like that.
Hookers and cocaine.
And she's like, oh, I'm sorry.
I guess a man that knows exactly what he wants.
That's funny, bro. Like even that way, like what the fuck? Like we're adults, way. It's kind of weird that we get censored, you know? Like, come on.
Se asusta uno.
I mean,
I guess you're not expecting
Well,
that.
kids probably listening to, but if you hear kids talking, where if I used to live by a fucking junior high years back, and sometimes you hear their banter in the alleyway. These fucking kids talk worse
They're
than
fucking
This is-
savages.
I'm talking about 7, 8 graders. I'm sure elementary kids are the same way. Some of them, right? But these kids, where you would hear them talk, you're like, God, dude, is that really what they talk about?
Yeah, y en la casa, ay, mi angelito.
No
así
wonder,
no
no
habla.
wonder I didn't get laid as a teen. Way I was talking about dumb shit.
Shit.
Hablando de fucking being teens and everything growing up, I fucking the other day me cayó a word, or not a word, an expression we used to use. Remember, like, oh, this vatos all GQ.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, I don't know where that fucking
Well,
came.
GQ's
The
It's a
magazine.
magazine. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, we started using like, let's thought this all GQ, eh?
GQ'd out. Yeah. That was like a newer thing, though, you know? I don't remember that really being like.
I remember hearing it a lot.
There was a lot of those, way.
Yeah.
Parecidones así.
Yeah. Fucking, check out this GQ over here.
You know, Ramon has his nostalgia, bro.
Yeah, no, this
It
guy's.
comes in you know, in phases, at random moments too.
Your little thoughts. And I think it's when you're taking a shit, where this is when all this thing fucking.
like,
you start Googling what's a thumb. What do you
What's
call
a
it?
thumb in Spanish?
Thumb in Spanish. I mean, sometimes the right edible for me way, or the right like fucking dude. The other day I got fucking. I was like in another fucking. In another galaxy, bro.
Estás bien fumigado.
I was. This is how much in another galaxy I was, Dick. I started Googling how to start a frozen burrito business. Like how random is that?
Wait, we haven't even built the parking lot. You're already venturing, huh?
It's because I was looking at the other day. I was going through Ralph's trying to get some water, and I went through the fucking
The frozen section.
frozen, and I looked, and I was like, dude, burritos are fucking lagging, bro. They need to like they need something.
they need to spice it up.
That like it's getting a little bland. And then I got home, fucking, and then I'm like, fucking on Google way, fucking barely fucking being able to type how to start a fucking frozen burrito business. And in my head, I'm like, this is random or what? Like,
You're like, fuck
if I go to Google Analytics, I'm probably the only person that's ever Googled that way. It's like fucking, it's weird.
I wonder how much of those fucking stoner searches are out there.
Yeah. There's probably a database somewhere way. I mean, everything gets tracked way. It's like I remember when I was selling on eBay, there was a software that you would use that was called Fat Fingers. Have you guys ever heard of Fat Fingers?
No.
It's like
El pulgar?
yeah.
Los pulgares?
No, it was I think it was a software that you could integrate it into your eBay. I think it was like a monthly thing if I'm not mistaken. Way, but it's called Fat Fingers because it would search, like, let's say you wanted like Red Wings, you would put Red Wings on the software, and it would search eBay for Red Wings misspelled. That's why it's called Fat Fingers. So you would get listings, you would get shit for cheap because nobody was looking at them because they spelled Red Wings wrong. So it gave you like all the different combinations of how you can spell Red Wings wrong, and then you would see these listings. Like that people fucking would put like
Red Wings.
Like dumb shit way, and then they were cheap and nobody was bidding on them because who's finding them? Only people that were in this fucking software. So
You had a mistype.
Imagínate if your tia went to the fucking, she went into the digital platform and she's Made and el
Made en USA.
Made en USA. Like, fuck. Fucking, no se me vende nada.
Fuck.
Estas chingaderas no sirven.
Eso no sale con eBay.
Red Wings.
Red Wings.
You'd be surprised, like Jordan. You'd be surprised how people spell shit way. It's fucking funny. Man.
Tráeme el Raven. El Raven.
Yeah, it's shitting on my people. Way. You're shitting on my ancestors, bro.
Fuck you started it. I'm just fucking riding the coattails, bro.
Fuck, man. Yeah,
Fuck
no,
it.
it was funny, man. Yeah, but people, you know, that like I've been trying to stack my shit up, my tools and all that shit way. So I hit up some dudes
En la panel?
on OfferUp, and hey, dude, there's people fucking making a killing on OfferUp. Where I didn't realize there was ratings way, because the last time I used it, there was no ratings. It was just kind of like a peer-to-peer thing where I'll sell Fernie this and he'll buy it and that's it. But now
A tenth of coffee.
but now hey, it's celebrity owned, bro.
So
I found it because he misspelled it. Way.
He found it because of my fat fingers. But now they like when I bought the item, I guess the guy marked it as sold, and all of a sudden I got a notification from OfferUp to review, and I was like, wait, this is how this works now? Like it was all new to me, way. But if you go on OfferUp, where there's people fucking selling all kind of shit where
Well, I saw el pinche, I think it was a while back. It wasn't recent, way, but I saw fucking, even our compa, we love to hate, way, el pinche Gary V. Apparently was buying toys at like yard sales to flip them también.
oh yeah, he's been doing that for years, way.
Because he'll be buying, what was it? He had something where he goes, fucking check it out, bro. I bought it for $1, little juguetito. He goes, and then they show you like the little eBay listings that they're going for like $18, whatever. He goes, see, I just turned $1 into $18. Then he just chucks it in the back of his car.
Yeah, he used to do that. Hey, but you know what, bro? Like
That was a while ago, no?
yeah,
I don't know if he still does that.
He still does that way. He still does like those like thrifting videos, but. And then sometimes he has challenges where he'll tell people like, let's see who can make 10 grand this year. And then he'll do like, he'll gamify it and then just have people's names put out there, the ones that win. But you know what, bro? That's a real thing where like, I don't remember who I was, or maybe it was here I was saying this way, but you know, you could see a check where, let's say for the sake of this conversation, a $3,000 every 2 weeks check. And you're like, yeah, it's $3,000. At one point you're like, it's just money that I know it's going to come in every 2 weeks. But buying something for $1 and selling it for $5, making those $4 feels way better. Making $4 feels way better than a fucking $3,000 every 2 weeks check.
You mean like your normal like work check?
Yeah, because you something about I bought this for this and
The
they
come
gave
up.
me that. Yeah, something about that way is
It's
like
the come up, that little come up high.
something about that is like way more fucking rewarding. Way.
about el cabrón, like, güey, fucking, I show up to work y me pagan esto. No hago nada, güey.
Well, that's the 80% of the fucking employees.
No
right?
hago nada, cabrón.
Well, there's a whole new little trend. No, I just saw, I think it was yesterday, way. ¿Cómo se llama la? Fuck. Silent quit? No, quiet quitting. You haven't seen that shit?
No, what is that way?
Apparently, it's a new thing with the fucking chiquillos, way. That doesn't mean you quit, but you stop doing more than like, you don't go above and beyond, pues. Like you do your 8 hours, quizás.
I mentioned that a few months ago, way, but it was the people that had 3 jobs, 3 full-time jobs, three full-time. Yeah, well, let me.
Yeah.
The people that,
Ramon.
yeah, this dude's fucking.
Sí, Ramon. Oh, it feels good not being the one called out.
You guys are right on it, way. Let me finish my story, way. It was these people have like 3 full-time jobs, way, and then they don't really do enough to like get a promotion. They just do barely enough to get by, and then they're working 3 full-time jobs, way. I mean, I would do that more than what you're doing, way, because I mean, you're just making a fucking. To me, that's not rewarding. I don't know how people feel proud of themselves not doing shit and getting money for it, way.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not that way.
Quiet quitting.
It's the opposite of what you're saying, where they're okay. They know that they do this much and they still have time, and I can do another 2 jales. So they're hustling, pues. So it's the opposite of that hustle, pues. I mean, I'm not saying
they're not really hustling though, way. They're just getting enough that they're not promoted, but they're not getting fired. I mean, that's not hustling.
That's what I'm saying. It's the opposite of that hustle mentality. It's literally the opposite. So they do just enough not to get fired, pues.
It's the same thing, man. How's that the opposite? It's like they don't want to get promoted. They don't want more work. They just want enough to like just get by.
Yeah, but those other guys are going out. They're doing it so they're doing 3 jobs at a time so they can fucking make bank. They're hustling, except they're doing it in 3 jobs. So obviously they can't go above and beyond in every jale because they're gonna get burned out.
Yeah.
These people, so they don't get burned out on their one jale, don't go above or beyond. Don't do anything more, anything special, pues. They just enough to stay fucking like under their radar, pues. Just enough to not to get fired. And it's the opposite in the sense, pues, que the idea is like the idea, pues, supuestamente is that you go home at 5, pues. Like if you have kids or you want to go out and fucking party or quieres ir al bar con los friends or
I mean,
con la familia. Like you turn off your work phone at 5. The pinche laptop turns off at 5. Like if you're working from home,
You're unreachable.
Yeah,
after.
you're done. Like you're only at work from the time you're supposed to be, pues. If it's my lunchtime, pinche phone's off, pinche laptop's off, type of shit. Like you only do the bare minimum.
That's been going on for years, way. It's just now it just got a label. Like, that's been going on since we were kids, way. I mean,
there's always been somebody in the fucking at work.
There's always been that person. Nah, wait, don't do it like that. Like, nah, just do it like this, bro. Like,
just do the
it's
minimum.
just now everything's getting a label, way. But it's not a muchacho thing. It's fucking people our age too. Way. It's people older than us.
Well, if anything, if you think about it, they might be doing this because the parents, which are maybe our age, told them like, "Hey, no hagas de más, cabrón. I look at where it got me."
I don't know if
my chicken has a friend. She's fucking lazy, bro. And she has the opportunity. Her family got her into working at the docks, and she never fucking goes to work. Way. And I'm like, dude. Like 20 years ago or fucking 15 years ago when they opened up, there was on the LA Times, there was an article where we're opening up, fucking sign up. I signed up because we all know how fucking you want to work at the docks. Esta morra had everything given to her and she just fucking goes to work to make money, to drink, and to fucking buy drugs. That's all that she has that job for. And it's like, fuck, how many people wish they had that fucking opportunity way to fucking...
Coke and hose.
That's it, way. Basically, way.
Coke and hose.
I mean, some of these fucking people are living some... I'm not going to put her on blast on this podcast, way, but some of these stories that this chick gets herself into, I'm like, fuck, way.
Oh, now I'm curious.
Dude, this shit it'll piss you off, way. It's like, why are you doing that to yourself, way? Like, what the fuck? Then you talk shit about guys being dicks and this and that. And you're fucking putting yourself in these situations. It's like frustrating. I don't even know this chick, way, and I get fucking frustrated when she's telling me the stories. Yeah. Like, why is she doing that? Like, pero it's people that, you know, they have it made, way. They get everything handed to them. The grandparents take care of them. They don't pay rent. Grandparents, she gets drunk, loses her phone. She loses like 4 or 5 phones every year, no lie, way. And her grandparent always fucking... Plus, these phones have like nudes of her in their way. And she has like all these fucking pictures that she sends to all these different people. And then she loses her fucking phone because she gets drunk or she lets somebody borrow it. And then she forgets who she gave it to. And then these pictures, I mean, I'm sure they get passed around when it's just shit like that. Where it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Where? But I mean, when I think about it, it comes down to her always having that cushion where they never let her fall into rock bottom when there's always that cushion. She crashes her car, they get her a new one. She gets a job at the dock so she can go whenever she wants, and she fucking makes like $45 an hour away when she works there.
What the fuck?
But she fucking doesn't want to work. She only wants to work when she wants to get fucked up with.
Do you know her age?
She's 27, 28.
Okay.
I mean, she's already fucking at that point where it's like, wait, I mean, it's already...
You're gonna hit your
she's still coasting, way, but it's starting to...
You can see the little fucking peak coming up. Yeah. You can see the hill, just, you know. You can see it.
Well,
ya lo puedes ver.
Yeah, but some people, fuck, way, I don't know, way. I don't know what it is, way. But like that way, like what you're saying, Fernie, like doing enough. I don't know why. And then people wonder why their lives aren't fulfilled and they're not satisfied. Where like you're not doing anything that's gonna bring rewarding. Way like even the money that you're making, you're not really earning it. So like.
Pues también tiene que ver. I think it's got to do también where, like, como dices, they get everything handed. They don't grow up wanting or wishing they had it different or even, como se dice, wanting to help the family, you know, make it ahead. Because, I mean, I'm sure when we were growing up, you're like, fuck it, I'm going to get a job. We're going to have fucking carne every fucking Friday. Or vamos a comer esto. Or, like, my mom doesn't have to do this anymore. Or, you know, fucking my sisters don't have to struggle with that. Like, fucking if you start working and you start helping out, maybe that's the motivation that you got, and it kind of puts you in a different mindset.
But I don't think, like, fucking... I don't think the mindset, I think, is more... ¿Cómo te lo explico? I don't... It doesn't mean that they're not making good money, pues, you know? It could be a fucking nice hallway, fucking office job, whatever, when les pagan chingón. You know, it doesn't mean they're fucking making minimum wage type of shit, which I'm sure that también that's in there too, but it goes across the spectrum. But I think it's more of the that like fucking like what we fucking ended up fucking we got in our heads, güey, que it's not all about work porque trabajamos un chingo allá en el otro jale, güey, right?
Yeah.
Where you're like, dude, I'm never home. Fucking llego, yeah, fucking everybody's going to bed type of shit. I don't see anybody, fucking pinche life sucks. So it's kind of the opposite of that, pues. Instead, I go to my work, I do my work, I do just enough work for like de lo que me pagas, güey. Porque if I go past, pues there's some jobs que a veces they take advantage.
Yeah, they take advantage, no te quieren pagar el overtime.
So to them, it could be that como that they value the other half, pues. They don't get fulfilled, pues, by the job as much as they get fulfilled, pues, by being at home, güey, or being with their family or their friends, pues.
It's that
so
phrase,
it is a different mindset, but it doesn't necessarily have to be like that negative, pues, que they don't get fulfilled because they're not doing enough at work. Because I mean, la neta, it sounds nice, way, pero in practice, a mí no me sale, porque even at the other job, we had people, pues, that went home on time, way. They're like, fuck that, and they leave everything hanging, way, y les valió, y se pelaban.
Somebody will be back tomorrow.
Yeah, and yo todavía ya pinche chambeando until like fucking 9, you know?
Yeah, those are the people that litter because somebody's job is to pick this up. I'm like, that's a shitty fucking mindset, way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, I like that idea, but in practice, I know that that's not me, pues. Like, no me sale. But, I mean, I like the idea that you fucking, yeah, I'd rather spend time with my kids, pues, than to fucking be working overtime or
But
whatever.
is it really spending time with kids, where? Or is it fucking time on TikTok, where? I mean, it's really important to, like, really utilize that time. I mean, I feel like most people don't utilize that time properly. And then, I mean, at the end of the day, it's about being happy with your life, way. So if you're not doing anything with that time, I mean, you're not really getting ahead, way. You think you found a glitch in the fucking matrix and you found a little loophole, but you're really not getting ahead, way. It's important to really use that time properly, way. But if you're not, you're really not getting ahead, way. You just think you're fucking gaming the system, but you're really not.
But I'm saying, what about people? Cause they're not looking to get ahead. Pues they're comfortable with their $80,000 job a year. You know.
I mean, most people aren't that way. You're talking about the very small minority of people that are happy. Like I'm talking about the majority of people aren't what you're saying. The majority of people are stressed. They don't use their time properly. They're fucking. They're not utilizing that time to bring them fucking joy or happiness, where the majority of people, but there is those small percentage that you're saying that, yeah, are happy. I mean, yeah,
but I mean, también in that percentage you're saying that are not happy, it could be that they're not happy because they're doing all this work, way, because their boss makes them stay fucking 10 hours, way. You know, les pagan those extra 2 hours and shit.
Get a new job, way. Get a different job. Like it's up to it's at the end of the day, it's your fucking responsibility to change that, way. Don't expect a corporation to do it for you, especially right now where there's people are gonna argue about this shit all the time. Okay, there's not work. There's work out there, where like if you're not happy where you're at, it's your fucking choice that you're there. Where you're like, yeah, your bills are keeping you there, but nothing's keeping you from on your times that you're at home working on your resume to try to get a better fucking job or start your own fucking business. Like there's always that choice, where like,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So these people, not fucking, I don't know quién exactly son, pues, but I'm saying these people made that choice. You're saying, way they said, fuck it, bro. I'm only giving work exactly what I need to give them, and I'm gonna spend the rest at home or in the bar,
playing video games,
or playing video games. Like
watching TikTok.
I get
this
more,
brings joy to me.
Yeah, they made that choice, pues. So that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like we should shit on them porque they made that choice. In the long run, if that doesn't fucking puts them behind or they lose that job or fucking lo que sea, pues that's their pedo. But they made a choice, pues, like exactly like you're saying. They came to a conclusion that they're not fulfilled by that job, pues, or whatever, and they rather be home. So at las 5 they clock out. I'm out, bitch.
Yeah. I mean, that'll get you to a certain point in life, where, but there's people that's not enough, where, you know. I mean, it's just go ahead with.
Pero también Esteban, I mean, let's think about it. Like, what were we doing at 23, 24, 27?
What, fucking me or just
no, in general? Like, I mean, I'm saying like us, the three of us. Like, what were you doing in your early 20s? You're trying to figure out yourself too, right?
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, you were trying. I was married and then going through a divorce. Fucking, yeah, just trying to make sense or trying to fit that ideal process of life, like you get married, you have kids, you have a house, and then you have your job, you're responsible, happily ever after type of deal, you're going for that, then you realize that's not how it worked out. Fernie, how were your 20s?
Pretty chingón, güey.
Pretty chingón, but I mean, did you have it figured out though?
No, I don't know.
Who really does, way? I mean, that's a rare thing, way. But in retrospect, I would do the complete opposite of what this guy's saying. Like, why would I want to chill in my 20s? If I went to go back, I would work those 15 fucking 20 hours because I can't, because I'm young. That way I retire in my mid 30s and fucking. But sometimes people get good at the wrong things, way. We keep saying the same shit, way. So for me, if I went back, I would not have that fucking mentality where I'm just going to do enough. Fuck that. If I had youth, on my side, if I was 21 right now with what I know, I would work the 15, 20 fucking hours a day because I'm young. I don't have fucking kids, and then retire at 35 way because I build up. I worked in my early 20s, and now I could enjoy basically fucking the rest of my life. That's what I would do. The complete opposite of that.
Well, I think if so. This whole, what is it? What did you call it? It was called quitting, what? Or
silent quitting?
Or quiet quitting?
Oh, quiet quitting, yeah.
Quiet quitting. So, ponle, let's just say, and I hate to do this, right? But let's just say there is like a trauma behind that where they say, you know what? My mom and my dad were never home because they were always working and we got neglected. And I didn't, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not going to follow that footsteps. If I need to work or I need to, because I need to, pay my rent, get this, get that. I'm only working from 8 to 5:30 and that's it.
But you're talking about somebody that has kids or somebody that doesn't have kids?
That doesn't have kids.
I don't think it matters.
I
mean,
it
does matter because if he's saying your parents were not at home with you.
Maybe they didn't enjoy. I mean, if anything, like, did our parents enjoy their 20s when they had a family? I mean, where si estaban trabajando, le metían las horas. The only time they look forward to maybe might have been the weekend.
Well, let's be honest. Our parents didn't have the opportunities that we have right now. I mean, we have opportunities. Our parents didn't really have opportunities. So that's really important to fucking really acknowledge that they didn't really have opportunities. We have fucking opportunities. They didn't. And so to me, you're what was it? What's the term?
Quiet quitting.
Yeah, you're quitting on yourself. Where you're not quitting fucking your job. You're quitting on yourself because when you're fucking young, where you have the energy to build and do fucking something great that you can retire in your mid 30s and then fucking silent quit or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
But that's the everlasting regret way. I mean, it's as rite of passage or what? How many fucking 60-year-olds would say, like, fuck, if I was your age, guys, like our age right now, I would do things differently. I would have done this or done that. Nosotros estamos like, if I was in my 20s, I would have done. No hacemos caso en el momento que alguien nos da un consejo.
I mean, in our 60s, the gap is, for me, the gap is bigger than some person in my 20s. So if somebody in their 60s
that's
were
why
saying...
I said 40s.
If somebody in their 60s was to tell me that this is the way they should do it, I mean, it is a different world, though. Way I mean,
but the principle or of course you're not gonna just the principle en el sentido like, hey, fucking ahorita todavía tienes energía, fucking hustle it or still keep building. Don't stop until you whatever the goal is or whatever the body can take or lo que sea. It's the same thing, It's like I went 60 to 40 and then 40 to 20.
And it also depends on the person giving you that advice. Way if a 60-year-old is where I want to be at that age, then I'll totally listen to whatever him or her tell me. But if the 60-year-old's fucking, has a couple of bitches next to him with a fucking line of coke in front of him, and he's telling me that this is what I need to do, I'm not gonna listen to that guy.
Coke and hose.
That's not what I want. So it's important it's important to fucking really if you're gonna take advice, make sure that it's by somebody that's where you want to be or kind of close to it. Because sometimes people, I mean, just because you're 60 doesn't mean you're wise. It's just just because you're 80 doesn't mean you're wise. It doesn't even, if you're 80, it doesn't mean you lived a long life. Where you existed for a long time, but
Jeez.
Doesn't mean that you lived a long life.
Yeah.
No, it's true, way.
I know, but it's just the way it sounds.
Listen, way. If you're 80 and you've had the same mentality since you were 30, and you had that kind of whatever this guy's saying,
quiet quitting.
Yeah, so you've been doing the same shit for 40 years, you haven't lived a long life where you've existed for a long time.
Well, but that's very subjective. Way you can't say that way.
Living a long life is actually living way, not just breathing. Breathing's that's like it doesn't translate to living. Wait, when you're 80, that doesn't mean that you've lived a long life. You've existed for a long time. It's not the same as living way, and so it's even an 80-year-old. If an 80-year-old's fucking trying to give you advice, and you see where they're at, and you're like, I don't know, bro. I don't want to end up where you're at. Like,
I mean, hay de consejos a consejos también, güey.
No, that's all very subjective. Way I mean, they
but
could have lived.
You can't take everybody's.
But
Yeah, but they could have lived a chingón
hay de
life,
consejos a consejos. Like, one of them can say...
I'm not saying that they couldn't. I'm just saying that just because you're 80 doesn't mean that you lived a long life. I'm not saying that you couldn't wait.
You said, for example, these people that are doing the fuck, I keep forgetting, quiet quitting, no? I brought it up and I forget what I said. You said, like, for example, these people, pues, and I'm saying, like, they could still have lived a long life, como dices.
Sure, yeah, the minority, for sure. That's why it's important for what you do with that time that all of a sudden now you think you have. That's what's going to dictate if you lived a long life. If you fucking want to be at home and you're just hanging out watching TV, like, I'll tell you what, bro, you're not going to live a long life if you're doing that for 40 years till you're 80. Being 80, living a full, long life is fucking living way, experiencing shit, not just fucking coasting.
Well, that's exactly. But también if they're always working those 15 hours way, and they never get out of that way, también that's the same thing way. Like, you don't end up living way.
Yeah, I know.
Like even
sure,
in my 20s, even looking at it back now, I wouldn't have worked more overtime. As it is, I already worked. Even if I wouldn't have worked the overtime, I would have had enough that I should have invested in things which I didn't. That's what I do regret that part. Pero I don't regret not working more. Pues.
I mean, the most important investment is in yourself, way, not monetary. If you invest in yourself, then you fucking, I mean, who gives a shit what you're investing when it comes to money? If you invested in yourself, that has a bigger reward than any fucking monetary investment you can have, because investing in yourself brings you all that shit that everybody wants, way, money, fucking all that bullshit, whatever life you want to do. You have to invest in yourself first, way. And if you're 80 and you never invested in yourself, utilizing that time where, if you want to call it the great fucking silent quitting or whatever the fuck it's called, but you didn't use that time properly, that you were at home, like, I mean, that's not living, way.
I mean, this could be, I mean, como digo, güey, I don't know if it's for any of us three, pero it could be them investing in themselves, no?
Yeah, I'm not saying across the board that it can't, way, but you're concentrated on that small minority that...
We don't know how big it is or how...
I mean, yeah, you look at the stats, where people are less happy, people are making less money. I mean, you don't have to fucking...
But on the other end, that works the same. Even if, I mean, the minority in any category is the ones that end up happy with.
Yeah, of course, way. So we're talking the same thing. It's just we always like do this like weird fucking dance.
It's a podcast, bro. You gotta fucking keep the drama going.
We're beating a fucking horse in the same conversation, just going back.
Maybe I don't like horses.
Is a horse dead?
I don't know. It depends on what way you look at it.
I'm fucking
but nah.
Depends what timeline it is, bro.
It's just, I don't know. Way. Good luck. Basically,
quiet quitting.
Good luck, guys. Good luck with your half-ass fucking lives.
Or against.
Good luck.
Let us know.
Good luck half-assing your fucking life, guys.
I think we're from a generation that doesn't work for us, way, but I kind of get where they're coming from.
No, I mean, I'm saying if I was in my early 20s, I would do the complete opposite of that shit, where I would fucking really grind in the right things. It goes back to what I'm saying. Sometimes you get good at the wrong things, way. Even if you fucking make money that you think you're balling, you're good at something that doesn't have longevity and it's not bringing you happiness. So what's the point?
Okay, so for the sake of this conversation, I'm kind of curious. Let's just say, if you had the opportunity to go back, right? Would you go back and tell your 20-year-old self, or would you have somebody else reach out to your 20-year-old self, or how would your 20-year-old self know this? Because I'm sure the 20-year-old you was a little stubborn. También wasn't like that impressionable. We're like, fuck it, whatever, you know?
Well, I was kind of like this dude. And then fucking, I wouldn't listen to anybody. I was always a contrarian. Like, nah, fuck that. You can't. No. That was my mentality. Yeah. Like, nah.
So how would you let your 27-year or your 20-year-old self change that mentality or get them to? Because, I mean, it could be a continuous circle, because you could go back and you could tell them this, but 20-year-old Esteban will be like, man, fuck that.
Yeah, of course, and then that's fine. Then you say, okay, good luck, bro. I'll see you in fucking 40 years. Like you can't change people's mentality. Way that's the thing is like you can give somebody your perspective, and if they don't believe with you what you're saying, it doesn't mean that they're wrong or you're wrong. It's just it's not my job to convince him or people listening. They do whatever the fuck you want. Way I'm just saying for my life that doesn't work. It wouldn't translate for my life. That wouldn't translate. That's all that I'm saying. Where like I would do the complete opposite of that. Why would I fucking want to coast in my 20s? Way that sounds ridiculous to me. Way like it doesn't sound like it's a strategy that's gonna bring me happiness in 20, 30, 40 years if I get lucky enough to make it that age. I don't know. We're
at the end of our life cycle, Stebs.
It seems like these cutting corners, these little hacks are like.
Well, I mean, I don't know. This is I don't know how this generation thinks or goes about it. Maybe they're picking up from what they saw in their parents. Maybe they're looking back, and they have a lot more at their fingertips than we ever did. So maybe there is some retrospect, and at some point they're like, you know what? Enough of doing whatever people want me to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Maybe that's the new mentality. Who knows?
I mean, I give kudos to the new generation that way. I mean, they're fucking hustlers, way. Like I see them way fucking on most of the videos that you go on YouTube to see the people making fucking $600 washing cars. They're mostly dudes in their early 20s that have their own little side hustle, their business, and that's. I mean, they're into fucking investing more than we are. Where they're in Bitcoin, fucking stocks. They're a little bit more savvy than we were. I mean, I'm not trying to shit on that generation because I know all of them aren't like that way. But there is a lot of them that are fucking just crushing it.
A small minority.
But I mean, you're assuming pues que because they're quiet quitting pues que son huevones, güey. Like that they're just going home.
Way. I'm just saying it's important. Like for the fifth time, it's important what they do with that time. That's what's gonna dictate. If they utilize that time properly, then yeah, they'll get fulfilled. But if in that time that supposedly they're getting back, they're not doing things that are going to make their lives more enjoyable, then there's no point. Way. So that's not what I'm saying. Way. I'm saying it's the key details is what you do with that time that supposedly you have
free
now.
time, yeah,
that's the key. Whatever you do with that time, then yeah, of course you could be happy. Your life's rewarding. You can hang out with your kid.
Read a book, meditate.
Yeah, but if you're not really fucking living, way, like I mean, I don't know, way. I don't know how that's gonna
join a fight club.
Trying to fight club and stay away.
You want to try to fight club?
No la hago, güey. No, yo no la hago, güey.
I don't know, güey.
I will not handle a fucking
What would
fight
be
club.
your Street Fighter name, way?
Oh, shit.
El chuletas, güey.
Ay, güey.
Wait, why? That's your finishing move? I don't even want to. Somehow, if we fight, I hope you use talco because the chuleta sounds like my head's gonna be somewhere.
I need to. I don't know if I said it last week. I need to buy a new with the talquito.
Yeah, you do, way. Yeah.
Con este pinche calor, dude, I'm all like, fuck, yeah, el pinche. I got the. Normally, how much fucking the fucking pinche bote de talco will last you?
I mean, fuck, seems like 2 or 3 years,
right?
Yeah.
I think I already bought one in my life.
Yeah, dude, I'm already like halfway.
Holy shit! And you got the Costco one, way.
I got the pinche the Super Saver one. No, güey, parezco pinche este Casper, the Friendly Ghost, güey.
Sale con la pinche rata bien empanizada, güey. Parece el pinche chile relleno with the batter, güey.
Little señora down there making fucking tortillas.
Los huevos bien batidos también.
It's been hot as fuck, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Jesus Christ,
fucking
man.
pinche and I'm not gonna lie, it fucking helps.
I can't imagine our Tejano brothers and sisters in fucking other states, way how they're doing. Way if we're
Arizona was like, I heard 117.
Jesus Christ!
Like, son of a bitch. I don't know where in Arizona, but I saw somebody post up 117 on their feed.
Shit.
Y se ve todo el pinche donde estaba, no el estado, sino the little region that it was. Donde estaba 117 is like glowing red, and everything else is like, it's just different shades of red. It was like puce. The center
That's
was
fucking horrible.
No, güey. Dije, what? ¿Cuánto? 117? Ni madres, güey.
My mom went to Mexicali like a month ago, and it was fucking 115 out there.
Oh, yes. Fucking, I was just thinking about that. Did you hear about all the fucking incendios that
No.
El pinche cartel estaba haciendo.
Yeah, I was dealing with that mentally last week, right? Because my mom's all in that. Yeah, I heard about it.
No, okay. Is she staying out there? Or she
Yeah,
comes and goes.
my mom doesn't give a fuck, way. That lady is, it's like have children, they say, way. I already have fucking children that stress me the fuck out, way. They don't listen, bro. Like, my mom's just,
But,
and then she'll come back, oh no, las noticias estaban más exageradas, estaba calmado. Fuck, dude. I'm over here fucking the parent at home fucking worrying, way, and she don't give a fuck.
You're calling her, Amá, ¿dónde anda?
She don't care, way.
Llámeme.
She's saying that supposedly
Colonia 6 de Mayo.
supposedly the news was exaggerating. It wasn't even like that. I'm like, I don't know if you're just telling me that, so I won't fucking talk shit.
You should have turned her. ¿Se acuerda? Hoy a las 11. Es lo que me está pasando a mi mamá. Hoy a las 11.
Nah, she doesn't. I don't know how your parents are, way, but I don't think my parents realize how much I worry about them more than I think they worried about me. I mean, I can't say that way. That's not fair. But I don't think they realize how much I worry about them, way, about little shit like that, where it's like they would worry about me going out and shit, but like this is, I don't know, this is a little bit different, way. Like it's like, wait, stay home, like, but no, way. She's good luck.
So, like, living my life.
She's hustling, bro.
She's fucking like Ramon. This is her last one, I guess. She wants
No, she had kids. You know, she had something. So apparently her cycle continues.
Oh yeah, that's true, homie.
Tú y yo ya nos chingamos, güey.
Tú y yo.
Tú y yo.
Hey, güey.
Wait, we can still get somebody pregnant in our 80s, way. Fuck around.
By mistake.
Fuck around slinging some dick in our 80s, way. Fucking triplets.
Wow.
No, mom is triplets, way.
I thought this was my last go around.
Son of a bitch, I already said my
Fuck.
goodbyes.
I did the silent fucking retreat or whatever this guy's saying in my
The quiet
40s.
quitting.
Why am I fucking the triplets at 85, way?
No mames. Maldita mis huevos. ¿Por qué, Dios mío? ¿Por qué me tuviste,
Oh, that talco must have protected
¿por qué
them.
me tuviste que hacer tan viril?
Imagine where you get somebody pregnant at 85, way.
Ay.
Y te quieres echar un palito on the side just for good old time's sake, and you end up with triplets.
¿Por qué no me pudiste dar agüita de coco, Dios mío?
You're all confident que ya nada pescadito.
Nada, güey. Puro pinche.
Hey, at
puro
that point, would
polvo.
you ask for a DNA test? Because no se la crees or what? That's
Pues, ¿qué me va a hacer, güey? ¿Qué me va a hacer?
Hey, but women get upset when
No,
you
I
ask
know,
them
but
for
what
a
is she
DNA
going to
test.
get me for fucking child support?
I know, right?
I'm out.
Good luck, man. I got a solid 5
Social
more years.
Security.
Little do you know, I quiet quit in the 2020s.
My buddy was telling me and I shitted on that, but I ended up fucking silent
Investing
quitting.
on the heavily.
I silent quitted at 40, and look at me now.
It's quiet.
I would ask for a
quitting, güey.
DNA test. Fuck it, I don't give a fuck. Hey, when you're 80, you could get away with shit, no?
Yeah, you're
So I would
fucking
say-
senile.
I would say, nah, that's not mine. Where's the
Ah,
fucking
ni
test?
madres. I pulled out. I'm the pullout
Yeah, bullshit. She'll tell me, hey, I'm pregnant with triplets. Bullshit.
king. I went 60 years without fucking getting anybody pregnant.
Dude, that would be fucking stressful as fuck, way getting somebody pregnant at 85, way. I can't even imagine.
What was it? Didn't Hugh Hefner get somebody pregnant?
Ah, pues ese güey tenía feria, güey.
No, ya sé, pero.
Yeah. Yeah, está cabrón, imagine, güey.
Imagínate, güey, fucking. You take the kid to kinder, they're going to think you're the great grandparent?
Yeah. Así me pasaba when I was a kid, when my dad already had gray hairs. And one time I remember in elementary school, we were doing like a
Oh, trajo su abuelito.
parent-teacher kind of shit. And my dad couldn't find parking. And my teacher's like, oh, tell your grandpa he could park in the back.
They got handicap over there.
It was like 34 and shit. Like,
Oh, shit.
I was a kid, güey.
Yeah.
Pero, yeah, no está cabrón, güey. Yeah, fuck that. Imagine getting... Well, it wasn't like... well, no, ese güey no la embarazó. Remember Anna Nicole Smith? She was with like some fucking...
Oh, oil, Texas oil tycoon or something?
He was like in his 90s or some shit, no?
Yeah, ese güey ya estaba petateado. Nada, pendeja tampoco.
Pues, I mean,
I mean, come on. Maybe que 2 o 3 pinches revolcadas para que...
I mean, if you had a...
maybe en una de esas se muere el cabrón.
I'm not going to put this on your story, way, but let's say we had a friend that their dad fucking was messing around with some girl and he had money. I think we would worry about it, no? I mean, it's not like, oh, let him be happy. Let him fucking enjoy his life.
yeah.
I think it's one of those things where you have to be like...
Esta pinche... Esta Ana Nicole no me va a bajar mi pinche herencia.
That's how they think, way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because let's be honest, where there's people that are out there waiting for their parents to die, just so they can fucking take control over the house and shit like that, way.
I mean, yeah, pero también ya en los 80s dices, estos cabrones pinches víboras, they've been leeching off of me. They should be okay. They got their money. They made their money. Whatever. This is, ya, aquí voy a petatear. Aquí ya voy a chingar a mi madre. Let me go out with what I want. Let me do what I want.
Yeah, I think Shaq, where he publicly says that this is my money. It's not my kid's money. Like, he talks publicly about like that. It's his money, way. Like, they need to make their own fucking money.
También el de Microsoft. ¿Cómo se llama este? Bill Gates,
Bill
¿no?
Gates?
Bill Gates, no les, yeah, he said he was going to give away half of it, and then I think fucking ya dijo que no, pues les va a dejar like they're still going to fucking do well, güey.
Yeah,
Pero no les va a dejar fucking...
I think Buffett too. Warren
he's part
Buffett.
of that pledge that he's going to give all of it.
Jimmy Buffett. I was gonna say Jimmy Buffett. Warren Buffett. I think he said the same thing. Man. Like
Yeah.
he's gonna give his kids enough that they don't fucking are hurting, but not enough that they're like privileged.
Yeah.
Make your own fucking money.
I think that's the way to go, no?
I don't know. Man. I think it's a. I mean, it's just it's a different world that I don't understand. Where to have rich parents, I don't know what that is. Way. I mean. It sounds cool when you think about it on paper, but I don't know if it's really that cool. Way. I mean, I don't know. Way. But it's one of those things where, like, let me deal with it. Let me figure it out on my own. Don't tell me that that's not what I want. Like, it's one of those things. Way.
Pues ya están. Yeah, pues cuando están viejitos, let them do what they want. That's their thing. That's their joy. That's their pleasure. Fuck it. You're okay. You have life, or you have your youth at this moment. Pues, fucking, not to change the subject, but it adds with that, the pinches viejitos, güey. So, what was it on fucking Wednesday? I get a phone call like around 9 o'clock, güey. Fucking, I look at it, and it's el pinche Alfred Robles. I'm like, what the fuck? Ya contesto, he's like, hey, fool, what are you doing? I'm like, aquí viendo tele, güey, chilling. Hey, what are you doing tomorrow night? I'm like, I don't know. Are you busy or what? I'm like, I don't know. It depends. What do you want to do? I'm a little sketchy, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Gotta keep my out open.
yeah, like, and then he's like, hey, you and your mija want to go see los Wookiees? I'm like, what? Hold on. I'm like, hey, mija. She's like, huh? What? Like, hey, you down to go see los Wookiees tomorrow? Like, what? Los Wookiees? I'm like, yeah, you busy tomorrow? She's like, hold on. Yeah, no. Kicking in the couch. No, I'm open.
Kicking in the couch.
So, fuck it. All right. So, vamos a... He gets me the tickets and everything, right? So, it's Thursday. So, the show is at 8. Right there at the Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's like... ¿Cuánto es de la casa, güey?
I mean, I'm gonna say 15 miles, bro, because I don't want to dox you. So it's like about 25, 30 miles away from your house.
Right. So then, so the mija and I like around
I know it.
so close.
Doxing himself.
I
Güey.
know, way, fuck.
So I'm all like, fuck it. Well, let's go have dinner. And I'm like around 6:30. Like, we'll go have dinner and we'll fucking go. So vamos a comer, güey. No mames. Fucking... I guess getting away from the Coliseum is not that bad as trying to get to it. Son of a bitch, we kind of fucked ourselves over.
Why? What
No,
happened?
wait, fucking so we left the place like around 7:45, almost 7:50, ponle. And I'm like, okay, the show starts at 8. It's okay. We get there a little late, no hay pedo, you know. Like I was thinking in the back of my mind they're gonna have an opening band.
Yeah.
You know, van a tener los pinches, los Temerarios, or los
No
Yonix, or
mames,
fucking
Stairway.
el Grupo Indio, güey. or something.
Those were beyond the marquee wave. They were those guys.
Oh, fuck it. You know, so it took maybe only a mile and a half from the Coliseum. It took us about an hour and some change just to try to get parking inside. No había parking in the Coliseum anymore. No había parking anywhere.
Shit.
So fucking joking around, the mija said, well, why don't we just go back to the house, park it there, and we just walk over?
Walk the 30 miles.
Yeah, walk the 30 miles.
Yeah, walk the 30 miles, bro.
So I'm all like, nos cagamos de risa. But then at some point, we contemplated doing that because we couldn't find anything. We went through the little neighborhood. No, pues, ¿qué vas a encontrar, güey? Fuck it. So I think we ended up parking halfway between our house and the Coliseum.
15 miles.
15 miles.
We took an Uber.
We walked 15 miles. No,
In the
pinche-
snow.
I know, right? Uphill
snow.
both ways.
In the snow with some huarachos on.
It was snowing and it was 120.
So llegamos
Weird
como a las, yeah, once we sat down, it was like 9:15 por ahí, right? So it was cool because now we're getting all the jams. We're getting all the classics. And like, fuck yeah, all right, los pinches Wookiees. Fucking Marco Antonio can still handle it, bro. Pero en una de esas comienzan con la canción, la de Morenita, güey. Right? Tara, ta, tara, ta, ta, tara. Y ya ves, el pinche chivo fucking always like doing his little dances con el pinche the bass guitar up high. And fucking, so cuando comienza esta canción, el cabrón starts doing the fucking... ¿Cómo diría? La marcha de esos de los pelotones de fucking del ejército mexicano, right? Fucking leg kicking. Leg
high
kicking.
kicks.
High kicks,
Acá
right?
bien pinche como los John Sebastian, los caballitos.
Ándale, parece pinche caballito.
Pinche jaripeo.
Parecía caballito de John Sebastian, güey. Fucking ahí baile, brinque, brinque.
Bien entrenado el compa.
No. So where I was at, you could see them. But I was looking at the screens, right? And they're focusing on pinche Marco Antonio. So I'm looking at him. And then de repente I hear the mija say like, oh shit, did he fall or is that part of the show? I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Like, there's somebody on the floor on the stage. So then I look down and I focus. Y está el pinche chivo laid out, güey.
Oh shit.
Está tirado. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then she's like, is that is that his deal? I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody laid out like that. And he's not even moving.
Yeah, I don't think that's part of the show anymore.
So we're looking. Next thing you know, you see the stagehands. They're coming out. Y Marco Antonio todo profesional, güey. Morenita, estoy queriendo tanto, tanto. Singing. And then I'm just looking. And then you see like fucking... You know, like little fucking, parecían pinches cucarachas, güey, because they're all wearing black. They're all coming up to it. Oh, se cayó un pinche pedacito de pan or whatever.
How fucking high were you, güey?
Well,
They look like roaches.
I'm just, it's a good distance. I mean,
shout out to Alfred for always copying the bumped seats, güey.
no, wait. It's like,
Wow.
it's a good spot because you can see down because if you're lower, like, está cabrón para ver mejor. So,
Yeah, you tell yourself. You keep telling yourself.
hey, they were good. I mean, I had the fucking tickets to Los Bukis, right? So then you see everybody coming on, trying to get them, and they like it takes like 2 or 3 guys lo levantan, and está como pinche pájaro baleado, y todo pinche.
Hey, you know what's funny though? I just caught on to the story where Fernie, when Alfred called him and said you and your mija doing, he meant Ramon and you, way, but he fucking
I can't answer for Fernie.
Wait, you just caught up to the keywords?
he immediately fucking turned to his left when he should have just sent the text. Right? I think
I was like, hey, hold on, let me get Fernie on the line.
I think that's what he meant. Where
You know, you say it joking around, but the vieja suspects that.
I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. Where what
She's
are you?
like, oh, ¿y Fernie?
I'm pretty sure he meant what are
¿Y
you?
ese
Fernie?
milagro que no llevaste a Fernie?
Yeah. And you missed a fucking opportunity there, bro. I would have just fucking said that I got these tickets. I would have been like, hey, tomorrow we're doing something.
Surprise!
I'm gonna spice this up para que no digas que no te saco.
Para que no digas que no te hago nada bonito, que no te chiqueo.
You fucked up on that one.
I know that's opportunity, man.
Anyway, I'm not that fucking, you know, ese tipo de persona, güey.
It's just a joke, way. Relax.
So fucking no, because the jokes al rato like, pinche Ramón la cagó.
Nobody's listening to this shit, man. Nobody listens.
Yeah,
to
that's why we keep getting fucking croc memes and
dude.
and fucking reggaeton memes.
Oh shit, man.
That's why nobody listens. That's why we keep getting bombarded with that.
Yeah, nobody listens to this shit.
All right. So fucking ya lo levantan and they bring out a stool for him, right? casi they prop him up with the guitar.
Fucking Weekend at Bernie's.
Right? So se acaba la canción and then they're like, ya va Marco Antonio, ¿cómo está? Que me chivo. And they're like, you know, he puts the microphone away and he's talking to the pinche, y ves el pinche chivo like,
Hey, those guys would get coked out all the time back in the day,
probably,
no?
dude. I don't
All
know.
those dudes with the mullet, way. all those curly fucking mullet dudes. Those guys were mean cocodrilos. If you zoom in on the pictures, they have the little pinky nails fucking
The long pinky nails.
Listo, güey.
those guys love that shit, way.
So, fucking, ya cuando comienza, le digo a la vieja, para que se le, no, joven, para que se le quite lo payasito. La chingada,
Se le sube la presión.
Además, ahí anda baile, como que si fuera trompo, ahí está.
Culero, way.
I know what it
He
did.
knows that people got babysitters. People fucking walk 15 miles to get here.
No,
and then
people came from like Santa Barbara.
and he's trying to fucking give you guys a good show, way, because it's paying customer. Y todavía has the shit on him.
Se dio un putazo, right? So yeah, sigue la canción. He played the classics, dude. I'm like, it transported me back to my fucking youth, you know, like my parents playing it on the road trips. Fucking at some point, I'm fucking crying because I'm like, desgraciada, you know? I'm just, you know, just shit like that.
It was good.
It was good. So, cantan la de Tu Cárcel. Se acaba. And I was telling Fernie, dude, like, once they finish the last song, adiós, nos vemos, y se van, I'm like, es típico que van a hacer la de the encore. So, un chingo de gente, you see them fucking from the bottom on the field, they're all leaving. They're all leaving. Parecía pinche, like a school of fish, right? And then de repente, a los 3 or 4 minutos, like, yeah, you see that some of them are coming out, like, half of that, and then they come back over here. I'm like, oh, shit, no cabrones. So, yeah, they're stalling time because no sale Marco Antonio. And the guy's talking like, oh, muchas gracias. Hace 27 años que estuvimos aquí en el Coliseo y para regresar y tener, you know, y todos ustedes aquí, qué bonito. Gracias a los medios de la radio. Doing their spiel. Y de repente, I'm all like, fuck, pues ya pasó como 6 minutos y nada.
Damn, he's fucking clocking him, bro.
Yeah, dude, I'm all like, well, what's going on?
3 minutes, 6 minutes.
And de repente, fucking, en lo oscuro, güey, se ve that they're wheeling out el pinche chivo in a wheelchair.
Jesus, bro. This sounds you're shitting on this. Sounds pretty serious. What the fuck? What happened? I feel bad.
Chivato's still trying to make it out and give you a show.
No, güey. And this guy's shitting on the poor.
Give him that.
Hey, he's in the stretcher still fucking. And Ramos talking shit. Paso me gustabas, culero.
Es lo que le pasa por payasito, mi amigo.
He's fucking with the stretcher like the soccer games, and Ramos like, culero.
No, but I'm like,
The Gapa never collapsed.
Lo sacan, and then they do 2 or 3 more songs, and yeah, you know. But you could tell que sí, pinche putazo sí le afectó.
So they replaced them, or they?
I don't know. I mean, that was...
This was a bass player?
Yeah. Es el chivo.
Yeah, but did you hear that there was still bass in the music?
Oh, yeah. There was still bass.
So, dude,
Oh, you know what?
are they pulling a fucking Kiss? Like, Kiss right now is going through some shit way because there's people on YouTube compilating like live in like Germany with live in fucking Texas and shit, and apparently Kiss is like the ultimate fucking fakes right now. Where it's charging people $300-$400 per ticket, and they're not even playing the instruments. Where they're playing on a pista that's because they were like in Germany or something, and the drums were a little off. So te rapearon todos, where everybody was thrown off. And then people started putting videos on the internet of them playing the song exactly the same in Germany, exactly the same in the States, right? So is that what the bookies are doing too? They're playing with pistas?
Britney Spears.
No, because se ve que, I mean, fucking, la voz de Marco Antonio is there, dude.
Wow,
Yeah, pero el otro güey se cayó and
the
it
guy
kept going.
cayó and the bass is still fucking in the back.
I mean, all right, okay, so
I'm gonna call bullshit on this.
Tú que eres músico, how complicated are the bass chords on the Wookiee songs?
I mean, it pretty much it gives you that rhythm that you dance to it because it locks with the band.
They have the keyboards, they have the congas, the drummers, otro keyboard, el de la guitarra. There are like 7 guys up there.
So the dude took a spill and you didn't even notice.
But the bass, the bass is a crucial instrument in any fucking genre.
I definitely agree, but maybe they must have had somebody in the back fucking playing it.
I don't know. You heard it first. Those Wookiees are fucking faking it.
You heard it from Ramon.
You heard it from Ramon, where the Wookiees are a fraud. They're a fraud, guys. Don't spend money on them.
No. They put on a good show.
You said that they got the bass player out in the stretcher, and literally the next song,
Not a stretcher.
there was a fucking
They
bass
put
player.
him on a stool and they propped him like estaba, fucking aguantándose.
So the bass line was still solid.
Yeah, the bass line was fucking.
It was. I mean, at some point cuando se dio el madrazo, you didn't hear bass, but ahí cuando se levantó.
Oh, see, that's what we were asking
But
before.
so he was still on stage when after he was still on stage when the music was still playing, or he was
Cuando
off?
se cayó, the
No,
music.
like when cuando se cayó and then they moved on. The next song, was he on stage still? Sentado?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
made it sound like they took him out.
No. They put him on a stool. I
He said,
told
put him, he
you.
popped him up.
Es que no me pones atención.
No,
güey.
es que
It's because he's only listening for keywords.
I know.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Sometimes me falla, güey. It's okay though.
You don't fucking love me anymore, eh?
Yeah, no, I was just saying. Güey.
And then ya cuando lo sacan with the wheelchair, he's still playing because like the very last song, that's when Antonio's doing like what we do right here, like, you know, and drums we got this, and over here we got that, y que la chingada, blah blah blah. So cuando le toca el chivo, he does his little solo like, you know, yeah. So se acaba el show, and I'm like, holy shit. Pero no le miré que tuviera bandeja, like any bandages or anything. Pero yeah, como que sí se.
I'm sure there's videos of it.
That's what I was telling Fernie.
Somebody
like,
took a video of that.
Well, just like the Kiss way. That's how they take. Everybody's always taking video with.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that sucks, way. Imagine paying $400 and they're not even playing, way.
But people pay for people like these other artists, no? Like remember Britney Spears?
and NSYNC
do that,
and
sure, all those
boy
guys.
bands, yeah.
I don't know about Beyonce and all these other ones también, no sé.
Yeah, I mean,
The Lady Gagas, I don't know.
they should disclose that way. Like, if you're charging me $300, are you playing or is it a backing track? Like, cause
Well, at that point, it's a show, no? It's not really like a.
they should be
It's
playing.
not like
their
really a music
instrument,
act. It's like more of a.
At
show.
that point, I mean,
You're splitting hairs now, right?
No, well, because
you should be playing your fucking instrument.
Yeah,
If people are getting babysitters and fucking making all these arrangements to go to your concert on a Tuesday night, give them a fucking live performance. Where like, why the fuck are you guys cutting corners? Like, if you're too old to fucking play, then stay home. Like, don't take advantage of poor people. Not only is the band taking advantage, but then fucking Ticketmaster is fucking raping people as well. Right? I don't think that's cool, way. I don't think musicians should be doing that shit. They give music a bad name, way. That's why I thought. Remember, like you said, I was listening to Keywords, where I thought that's what Los Bukis was doing. I'm glad it was a misunderstanding, bro.
I'm glad I missed the part where you said he was playing.
Fuck, that would have ruined a fucking childhood.
I don't want those bookies mid fucking set to have the great migrator. What's it called?
They're quiet quitting.
Quiet quitting. Way on
Those
fucking
vatos
on
are
the
quiet
fans.
quitting.
Just
They're going to migrating.
I don't know. Way. It's
Just remember QQ, quiet quitting.
all right. I'll still
Oh
forget it.
shit!
Keywords.
Quiet quitting. Yeah. It's good to see them fucking
Dude.
like with the new. Basically, it seems like they got a new audience with different generations coming together. Where
Yeah. There was old and young.
That's LA for you, bro. LA is a fucking melting pot where a lot of artists love playing LA where because people show up where.
Yeah, the Coliseum was fucking sold out, dude.
Yeah.
So and there was still people trying to get in because there was no parking. Se llenó esa madre, güey.
Yeah.
Shit.
The Science Center, the parking right there by the Bank of California, the parking that's by the Olympic pool, the parking that's
All the parking way. That's
Yeah.
all I gotta say.
all the parking was fucking gone. And then the people that live around those neighborhoods, lo que hacen is that they double park on the street.
Oh, what a fucking nightmare.
Well, that's how
dude.
they make their money because they got these big fucking front yards and driveways. So you vas pasando like, hey, you want parking? I fucking 40 varos, 60 varos. I've seen it up to $100 for people to park their fucking car around there.
No, but can you imagine that you're not that person that fucking hustles your parking spot and you just want to go to work and just mind your own fucking business? Imagine that fucking mess right there. Wait, fuck, bro.
Yeah. I don't know, but it was a good show. Thank you, Alfredo, for the tickets. Fucking, ojalá que el chivo se mejore.
Pobre
Y
Fernie, güey.
pa' que vean,
Next time say Fernie, don't say your girl. Or ¿cómo te dijo?
Yeah. What are you and your girl doing or your mija doing?
Yeah.
hey, this is a prime example of why My Grito should be sending Ramon to more events.
Some more events. I get the
Content.
I get the scoop. En todo estoy.
He was first hand, güey.
Yeah, I was
Did I get it right that time, My Grito?
And todo estoy, but he didn't really see how it happened. He just saw the
Well,
aftermath.
I was in
Yeah,
the but my
he missed the
grito.
whole-
Yeah, he missed.
My grito could have got me like
good.
front row or something,
es
and I
que-
could have like I
Ay,
estoy.
front row.
Era cuando estaba llorando, that's why. Se cayó when Ramon was glossy.
He had a tear in his
He
eye.
had something in his eye.
Yeah, como fui enamorada.
And it wasn't the tattoo.
No, esta era la morenita, güey. That was the jam that was on.
No.
And I made a keynote, like, all right, remember what song they were playing? You know,
Hey.
da 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 da.
That sucks.
Yeah, pero no lo vistes, güey. You make it sound like you
I
saw it.
No, the vieja saw it. That's all that matters.
Nah,
She saw it.
lost some cred, bro.
Yeah, I lost some crap. Where
I did see him laid out.
I take it back,
Does that
Magrito.
count?
You don't send him. He doesn't pay attention.
that sucks though. Way. What is it with you shitting on musicians collapsing on stage? Way? That sucks, bro. You obviously never fucking been a musician, way, because you could shit on people
No,
fucking
it's
collapse.
just-
And then como estaba? And then they brought him out in a wheelchair. What?
What the fuck, man? What the fuck? No fucking respect for the art coming from this fucking guy. What a dick, man.
And then they propped him up on a stool.
Se le miraban los pinches pajaritos just circling around.
What a dick.
De lo mareado que andaba.
What a fucking dick, bro. Hey, let me ask you a question, bro, because this is important fucking things that I need to catalog some of these key details, way. If we were in a band, way, you know, like we are in the intro, you're the singer, way. Fucking Fernando is doing the mixing or whatever. I'm playing guitar, way. One of us collapses, way. You would still continue the fucking show?
Well, yeah, I'm a professional, bro.
People paid money,
Shit,
like you
bro.
said, güey.
People are paying money.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I
are you
get that
bleeding?
part.
But like, so you don't think like if somebody's being harassed, you don't think they should like stop the show?
Oh,
That's just
well, no,
okay.
you said
How is
us.
it different? Way it's somebody fucking, it's somebody hurt or somebody's
Is
injured.
Fernie anda de payasito on stage?
No, but did he get hurt?
Anda de payaso?
Anda de pinche caballo.
Anda haciendo sus pantominas?
I don't know.
All right, so okay, but if there's something happening on a stage, like on the pit or whatever, someone's getting beat, someone's getting trampled down, alguien, están manoseando un pobre
I
cabrón
mean,
ahí.
you're fucking, one of your soldiers was down, way. I mean, I get, but there's no man left behind, way. I mean, at that point, I get it, way, but it's not a tasteful thing to do, way, in my opinion. You fucking take care of your Batman, way. People aren't gonna be upset, way. They're not. If you're upset, you're a fucking asshole, way. I don't want you at my shows at that point. If you're upset that the singer's actually caring for his bandmate, way, está cabrón, way. The show must go on, way. That fucking sucks, way.
Ya cuando acabó la canción,
Hey,
porque lo
the
vio.
disco.
So what happened with fucking James Hetfield? Fucking ended up like Freddy Krueger, where they should have kept going
kept the
because
jam
the show must go on.
Se
Yeah,
quemó
pero-
el güey.
Remember,
Yeah,
when
he
the
fucking-
firework got him, güey.
He stood
Firework,
over
was it
the
the
pyro. Yeah, he stood where he wasn't supposed to, and the fucking
Pyro went off. Yeah.
so the band should have kept playing. Oh, that's different. Come on,
that's
wait, no
different.
mames. So there's levels to this shit.
Hay niveles a niveles,
What if I pull a
güey.
groin on stage? Right?
No. Like, si te tropiezas, si caes or whatever, and then everybody's looking at you, y te veo que te... All right, cool. Ya estamos a medias. Let me finish the one. Ya voy. ¿Cómo estás, cabrón? ¿Bien? ¿Seguimos o qué? Pues que... No, pues órale, pues. Hey,
I would stop
Se
the show
acaba.
for you guys.
se acaba.
I would stop it for you guys. I wouldn't say it.
Oh,
like
you
that.
just tell Fernie to hit stop on the track? Hey, Fernie!
There's no fucking lips
Pausa.
in here, güey.
Pausa, güey.
Nah, this is all live, bro.
Pausa!
Pausa esa madre.
The show must go on. What a dick, way. Yeah, no, because you were shitting on Santana a couple of weeks ago.
También, güey.
It's
También.
like, there's something about this dude just shitting on musicians that collapse.
Shitting on greats.
I don't know what it
so
is.
fucking disrespectful, way.
Dude, keep shitting on greats.
Stop touching me, güey. I'm all sweaty.
I'm touching your shirt, way, not
Yeah,
really
but-
your sweat. This is a thick shirt. Why you wear thick ass fucking shirts, way?
That's one of the layers. Eh?
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's gonna,
Dick, güey, you can see through it.
He's got at least three layers.
You
güey.
have a regular Hanes and a muscle shirt under that, huh?
Yeah.
Ah, well, no wonder.
Three layers, güey, para que veas.
3-layer burrito over here.
Hey, fucking.
And then he's got the pants, the fucking chonies, and the talco. Another 3 layers.
Hey, the talquito, fucking. The inside right here, fucking. Todo bien chingón, güey.
Really, bro?
Fresquecito.
So, si te haces el paro? Like,
Sí, se hace el
like
paro los
odor
mamás.
or sweat? Like, what do you...
Sweat and odor.
Oh,
You know, like it kind of like cools it down. It's like, yeah, you sweat or whatever, but it's not like, heavy sweat. Are you that way?
yeah, no, this is fucking...
Hey, Magrito, fucking mandan el invoice a pinche Johnson & Johnson, eh?
I thought it was Gold Bond, bro. I thought you moved on.
I know, what the fuck?
Nah, I
mature.
mean,
They probably own that shit, way.
probably.
Check the fine print.
Yeah, so mandan el cheque el que quieran.
It's just talco gets all over the fucking place, no way?
Yeah.
That's why I do it in the tub.
In the tub? Oh, shit.
You gotta think about it, bro. Luego nomás pasas un poquito de agua y vámonos.
All right.
We're in a drought, bro. That sounds like
I mean,
wasteful.
no estoy diciendo. Jesus fucking.
Are you the kind of guy that irons his shirt in the dryer, bro?
Yeah.
What a dick, man. That's a dick move if I've ever heard one with.
Well, usually I prefer.
Fuck this environment. I don't have kids.
I got energy saving. Fucking.
That's my last time around.
Yeah.
This is my last hoorah.
I don't have a generation to worry about. Fuck that. Let me hang my shirt
A
in the
la
fucking
verge.
dryer.
Ay, ráscase con sus propias uñas, cabrones.
Wow, bro.
I'm gonna use a bottle of water again. He says.
Fucking, I'm relieving myself, right? I fucking.
Wait,
I
wait.
want to stop for a bandmate.
When you're brushing your teeth, is the faucet
No.
on continuously?
No. No. And when I'm washing dishes, tampoco.
Wait, so you don't use a dishwasher?
Nomás es la mija y yo, güey. It's like, it's just 2 dishes that we wash. It's not like if we keep stockpiling
He
it.
gets the plastic ones. pa no
The styrofoam. The
No,
styrofoam.
las de papel because I'm fucking eco-friendly, bro.
No, you're not. Wait.
Yeah.
Yes, I
no, you're not. Wait.
I've changed, bro.
No, you haven't.
You already-
wait.
I've changed.
You said you peaked, but this is your final hurrah, way, so you don't give
Yeah.
a shit about the environment. way.
No, but I still prefer
You have a
like,
fucking Chevy fucking gas guzzler out there, bro.
it's not a gas guzzler.
You're fucking give a shit about the environment. Way. Come on, let's be
the
honest.
gas, it does pretty good for gas. I'm surprised.
You're not a Al Gore type of guy, way. You don't strike me as somebody that's worried about the environment.
Stay away for sure. No.
No, right, bro.
Nope. Nel.
I mean, this is your
No.
last hurrah, way. Why do you give a shit? What happens?
I think his frames are made out of ivory. Wait.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What do you give a shit? Way?
Wait.
Fucking African tusk right here, baby.
You don't care what parks your kids are gonna go to when they're older. You don't give a shit, no, bro.
Frog Lake.
Bro, he said he fucking lived a good 30 miles walking distance from the stadium.
I know.
And I
Let me
drove.
go drive around for 2 hours.
I know, seriously.
Let me burn some gas.
Seriously, yeah.
Let me burn some gas. You know.
Oh god,
Oh, shit.
that's
wait.
hilarious, bro.
Stay away.
I like your honesty, way.
At least no fintea, güey.
That's one thing I really appreciate about you is your fucking honesty, way. No
Hey, wait.
fucks given.
Hey, wait. They propped him up on a stool.
Y luego el otro culero, like weekend at Bernie's, way. He baits us, way.
Chingón,
He
güey.
fucking baits us with his fucking senseless fucking stories where they have no emotion attached to them. Way. And so we're in the fucking, so I'm in the comment where, oh, like weekend at Bernie's. And then I have to think, wait, no, that's fucked up, way. Why you let this guy fucking con you into this
He's putting on a
conversation?
show. He knows people paid money. They
And I
drove
got
for long distance.
babysitters where they
Fucking
fucking
gastaron $100 in parking.
parking fucking sucks. Where pinche micheladas are $80.
We didn't get nothing to drink. No, yeah, veníamos bien comiditos.
Shit.
So, fucking, we parked in the street, walked it over, fucking found our seats, had a good time, fucking got all the classics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think they'll work on some new shit, way, or they don't
I think,
have to?
yeah, there was uno de los, I think Marco Antonio Solis has 2 brothers in the band. The tambourine guy and the guitarist, I think. They're his brothers. And the tambourine guy was saying, when he was killing time, is it like, we're doing our classics and there's some new work. A mí me dijo Alfred de que fucking take advantage because Marco Antonio was gonna fucking retire soon. And I told him, mija, but when we heard that, she's like, no, he was retired. I should have betted you. I'm like, I don't know. That's what I was told.
I mean, you could retire with the last fucking album, man.
yeah. He maybe go still on tour or whatever.
Yeah.
That's
Tour for 2 years, quizás.
And then se le antoja una casa somewhere in fucking the coast and, oh, let's tour again.
yeah. con tres pinches. estadios
Yeah,
que-
way, they earn their stripes, bro. They're like Rolling Stone status, way, where it's like they come and it sells out and they make a shit ton of money and good for them, man. I mean,
they sold out the SoFi Stadium.
you know.
Well, Coliseum's no fucking small fry
No,
there.
it's not, way. It's fucking massive. It's good, way. I mean, I'm sure the road wasn't fucking easy, way. Those dudes, imagínate, way, making it in Mexico, way.
40, I think like 47 years, Tienen.
Well, yeah, but I'm sure también even like the prices y todo ahorita, yeah, I'm sure they make more money on these fucking tours
no,
for
way.
sure, güey.
Oh, they're fucking raking in all kind of shit.
Than they did pues back in the 80s, güey.
And I'm sure COVID amplified it too, way, their profits.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Fucking, you see bands fucking making money, way. I mean, it's one of those things. People want to see live music, way. They're like fucking excited about it, way, because, it's been a long time. Especially a band like that, way. I mean, like your sister saw Juan Gabriel before he passed away,
Yeah.
way.
Though the weekend. Was it the weekend? The weekend before he passed away. So she saw him on a Friday. He passed away like on a Sunday morning.
I'm surprised que no se cagó de risa ahorita, güey.
I know, seriously.
Aquí nadie se murió, güey. Santana no se murió. Si se vieron muerto, then yes, I'm an asshole. But this is like, okay, they're okay.
Well,
they're okay.
He didn't say he was like the Santana. He didn't say he was okay.
No, he said he passed
Santana
out.
Collapsed, bro.
Yeah.
No, yeah, the
Hey, te
heat stroke.
cagaste.
Heat stroke. I'm like, oh,
Hey,
okay.
Fernie made that video where there's receipts, way. There's receipts of that interaction.
He didn't even get to the part if he was okay or not.
I mean, you would have heard that he passed away.
No, but he could have been in fucking critical condition or
No
something.
shit,
right?
wait. What if he's in a vegetative
you would have
state?
heard something about it.
You would have felt bad if he was in a vegetative state after you shit
Yes.
him?
No, I mean, I would have felt bad. Yeah, I would have.
After fucking se cagó.
Güey, todos nos reímos de las pinches tragedias, güey.
Nah, güey.
Bueno, no
mames.
todas las tragedias,
Está
but
cabrón, güey,
some, no, actually, no, not tragedies,
Yeah,
but
no, güey.
not tragedies, but like when people get hurt or fall down or se hacen ¿Cuántos pinches veces pusieron a Juan Gabriel dancing on stage y se dio la madre, went off the stage and everybody was laughing?
You know what I do notice that I do it on my own when there's nobody around and I'm driving? If somebody bends over, I do.
Yeah.
I do it to me, like just put my personal shit on this person. Way. Like I don't have to share that with anybody. Way. That's just my moment by myself in my head.
Te cagas de
When I
risa.
see somebody fucking putting gas on their pen, like yesterday, I was driving around. I saw this fucking guy drop his wallet while he was putting gas, and he bent over, and I didn't miss a beat. I was like, and then in my head, I'm like,
Te agarré, puto. I got you.
because nobody can share that moment but me, man. It was fucking hilarious.
It's just for you.
Because I'm driving like, what a fucking idiot. Why'd you do that? But it's like, no, it's funny, man.
It's your little...
I can't miss that. I can't miss somebody bending over in public without.
That's funny, güey.
No mames, güey.
Yes. Ay, güey.
Oh, that's a good one, dude. That's a classic.
What, the fart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are, I mean, I don't know if they go out of style, but those within your crew, your friends, or whatever, that's always gonna be funny.
I mean, it's just the frequency, the range that the fart with the noise with. It's just hilarious for some reason. When it's just like when I go to physical therapy, we make sure I don't eat before because this fucking guy
oh,
he
yeah.
puts in a fucking pretzel and it's like.
Yo sí les conté que
Esos
cuando
no
yo
son los
iba,
huesos.
yo sí
¿A ti te echaste un pedo?
pues, me agarraron en la pinche en una pinche llave.
En una llave de los
Así media
rudos.
comprometedora.
En una llave de los rudos.
Pinche me agarró and
Oh, that sucks, bro.
Hey, but it felt good.
That sucks, bro.
It felt good. It
Sounds
was
like you-
embarrassing,
Sounds like you let it go, bro.
but
So-
you know what? Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what's needed.
A fart is, yeah, you can't keep it anywhere.
No way.
I used to work at a warehouse with this guy named Mark, and that dude was, it's maybe like 6'3", big fucking football dude. Had a fucking, one of those, flat, what are those fucking,
Flat
like,
tops?
like the marine cut?
Yeah, flat top.
Flat tops, that's what they're called?
Yeah.
And he would fucking fart on one end of the warehouse, and literally, dude, that shit would just travel.
Carry.
It would carry, bro. He was a big fucking dude, way. And he would say, hey, doctor's orders, bro. They told me don't keep them in. So I'm like, wait, no mames, güey. It was fucking rough, bro.
Es pues como nosotros decimos, prefiero perder un amigo que en un intestino.
Yeah.
O suena mal, pero descansa el animal. Suena bruto, pero descansa el puto.
Wow.
Jesus
Oh no, that's
Christ,
what you would say
bro.
about yourself. Those were the
Wow.
phrases.
Wow.
Jeez, I'm just
Whoa.
repeating them.
Wow.
Whoa.
Fuck, you guys are like
You guys ain't nothing, bro. Like, that's crazy.
bitches kindergartners. Like
Kindergartners. Ooh. Kindergartners.
No chinguen, güey.
¿Qué tienen que ver kindergarten?
Oof. Kindergarten would be laughing at that shit because we're immature, bro. Calling you out on it, I think that's a pretty mature thing to do, eh? Right, Ferdy?
Yeah, I think he's right. Güey.
Why is he calling us children?
Oh my god.
It's just I didn't.
Don't you know? I mean, never
Wait,
mind.
but it's just I didn't expect for you to take it there. We're having like light banter, but it's like
But I'm just saying the phrases that would ever come along with that.
That was a heavy one.
You
güey.
never heard them, or like I'm sure you heard them.
that one that you said right now.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, way, but
Doesn't mean you drop it.
We were having light conversation. I just didn't expect for that to just fucking.
Que se te salga
Ya
lo-
me voy a callar, ya no voy a decir nada.
Ay, va a empezar, güey. He's on his fucking silent. What is it called?
Quiet quitting.
Quiet quitting.
Silent auction.
quiet quitting
He's
this
in a
episode.
silent auction.
He's silent quitting the show. Right? He's like, I'm doing enough. Yeah, he did enough already, guys. So, you guys listening, this is what we're dealing with. Ramon, for some reason, he has this very fucking Gen Z attitude that when shit gets tough, he quits.
Quit.
He's been doing that lately. I don't know what the fuck's been happening to him, but I don't know if you guys noticed when shit getting tough, he just fucking walks out and
Throws in the towel.
Yeah, you noticed
Oh my
that?
god, it was that one fucking video.
One right now, you did the same shit.
I'm
right?
not. Did I get up and leave?
Yeah, but you fucking put your hands up. Like,
Oh
I'm
my
done.
god! So now
Silent quit.
expressions,
Silent quit.
fucking hand gestures.
You said I'm done. Wait, what'd you say?
That's it. I'm fucking done.
That's what the fuck. I mean, what? I'm not making shit up. Wait, I'm not making.
No, all I said is like that's it. I'm just staying quiet now.
Yeah, in the middle of a fucking podcast. Look how entitled you sound. Way. I'm just gonna stay quiet now.
I'm okay.
Hey, we're recording a podcast. Way. Like, how privileged are you? Way. That's it. I'm done. I'm
I'm
quiet.
fucking done.
All right, well, fucking put the music away. Not that way. Hey, you're done? All right. You get it. Hey, guys, remember, just always remember this, guys. Me and Ferdy, we try to give you guys a
fuck
nice
you.
long episode. We try to, provide a little information and content for you guys so you guys can enjoy your day. And you, as you notice, if you go back, a lot of the times,
you wanted to fucking.
a lot of the times when we're trying to, provide quality fucking content, we always have that one guy. I'm not gonna mention any names.
I'm not gonna point fucking.
but-
Le voy a dar una mirada
Petunias or
despistada.
But my what's it called? My bleeder? ¿Cómo se llama este? What's
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I can't remember.
my pulgar that's pointing over here. He's always trying to end it early, guys. And this, hey guys,
I'm trying to end
just
it
so you guys
early.
know, this is the kind of shit we're working with. I mean, I don't know.
I'm gonna call bullshit on
I don't know
that.
how sustainable this is gonna feel.
No,
I mean, we're trying to give people fucking a show. man. You're always.
Magrito, we might need some therapy, some group therapy.
Se le subió, güey. Once we fucking sign, güey. This is the kind of shit we deal with. I'm done.
Makes a lot of demands now.
He throws up his fucking hands when it gets rough.
If I wanted demands, we would have had the AC already.
I mean, it wasn't that
Making
bad.
demands doesn't mean you get them.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, I have been
like-
making them.
Yeah. You what was the song, way? The Rolling Stones song? You can't always get what you want.
Yeah. Can always get what you want. Oh fuck! I don't know the rest.
The
I don't know the
part's coming, güey.
rest of the lyrics.
It just says something like you get what you need, way, But I don't know. This is what you guys got, man. This is the best we got. I mean, he did call it. He said he was dragging ass before we started. So
I've been dragging us.
Yeah.
Ni el café, ni el lack of sleep most. I think when I don't know, it's just
what's going on, way? Tell us your story, way. What did you sleep deprived? What's
No,
going on?
I think that was scared. La neta,
What are you stressing, bro?
there's a lot of things, but there's la neta. There is a. I think I'm going. I gotta take another fucking like noticias fucking like vacation type of shit.
Oh, you've been fucking.
Oh,
No,
you've been
no,
watching
I
the
always
news?
I always binge like news, and I think I binge a lot of stuff with. But that's what I'm saying. So like, I think it's time for one of those little vacations.
But what's pissing you off? What was the final straw that you're like, hey, wait, I need
I
to.
don't think I don't think we got to a final straw yet. But look at that.
You're
I
getting
think,
there.
I think I feel like I'm getting there. Que like, not I don't want to say it's coraje, but it's like kind of like fake coraje because what are you gonna do about like crazy shit? Like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Like the abortion shit and all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Fucking. También. Oh, you know what's the fucking one that someone brought up that I was like, oh shit, I didn't know this was long. Is the migrant way, the UFW way that they're marching to fucking Sacramento. Someone brought it up fucking, I think yesterday, tagged us on something. I was like, oh shit, they're still going? I thought it was just like a little marcha, like a weekend type of thing.
Fucking yeah, because they gotta go back to work on Monday.
No way. It's like the one in the 60s way, like the Cesar Chavez one where they're going from probably by where the fucking compa Edgar lives way.
Oh, Central and Wasco.
But tell me what's that fucking I forgot where they started in the 60s. I think they started in the same place and they march all the way to Sacramento, like along the whole month way. They literally do like 15, 20 miles a day way. I was like, no mames, way.
That's rough,
And
way.
this
And then
weather?
this fucking heat out there.
And there's fucking rucones, way, and ruconas, like señoras, way. Because there's people marching way that marched in the 60s with Chavez, way.
No shit.
And they're doing it again. You're like, what the fuck, way? Eso sí está.
Like Dolores Huerta, people.
Yeah,
like
she's there too. I don't know if they're marching every fucking mile, pero you see like the señoras and los señores, and they interview them, and yeah, I was there in the 60s, güey. Yo estuve ahí con el César Chávez en el 65 or 66 or 67, somewhere por ahí, late 60s, and they're there too, and ahí van otra vez, güey. So they're still working in that.
No, maybe I shouldn't say this way because it's gonna
come off wrong.
It's just gonna take away from the fucking the story way. But when now you said Cesar Chavez way, there was something about him that people didn't like, right?
That he didn't like paisas, well, like
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Los wetbacks, yeah.
They call them wetbacks, and I think his whole thing was that the Chicanos or the people in the area, like let's see Bakersfield or whatever, right? They would lose work or they wouldn't get paid the same or the crops because venían los braceros a trabajar.
Mm-hmm.
And
they get paid less.
Yeah.
So they lowered the standard,
cheap labor.
Yeah, well, they lowered the standard, pues. If I'm asking, pues, in those tiempos, ponle, like for $5 or $6 or something, which even sounds like a lot for them.
Like $2.
And they pay them fucking tres, then I'm not going to get what I want because they're paying. So that's why you dislike them type of shit. But yeah, we said a lot of things, like against illegal and...
Yeah, my uncles and my dad didn't care for him.
I just don't think anybody can be like perfect, way. Because even like MLK, even like some of these people, they all have their flaws, way. I mean, it's just people. I think people really expect somebody to be like perfect, and está cabrón. At the end of the day, they're still human, way.
Yeah,
we say shit sometimes that's not right, way. But I mean, at the end of the day, way, like you can't. I don't think there's like that perfect fucking person that's for the people, way. There's gonna be flaws, way. But are we
Keanu Reeves, bro?
Are we willing to accept that way? Is basically what it is, right? And then the way we think, way, see, like what I did right now is you started talking about Cesar Chavez, and the first thing my head said, wait, what was there?
What was the controversy with him?
So that's how we think, way.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really about Cesar Chavez too, but that's the key word, was like you're saying that you picked up on.
But it's like humans do that. It's not just me that do that.
No, we all do that.
Like we automatically, hey, isn't that the like? Why don't we just listen to the fucking story and like just take it for what it is? But that's actually fuck. I need to work on that one because that's.
But I think to get back to that one, I think it was because I think she or he, I can't remember who. Someone tagged us on something yesterday. It said, "Hey, fucking, we're trying to spread the word," and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's fucking." That is weird that like I heard about it, pues I think probably in the beginning of the month, and like I said, I thought it was like a little weekend, little march.
Little march.
And I was like, oh shit, they're still going, and like you look up into it, and it's like the one in the 60s way, where it's like the whole month they're marching way. I'm like, oh shit. Like, I mean, and I like I said, I don't know if a lot of people have heard about it.
No, okay. I mean, people were more outraged on that fucking rapper making that song than it takes away from like things that are actually
that
important.
happened this month too. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. Where?
Yeah, porque I mean these vatos. I mean, I don't know if this is. Well, I guess it's kind of big way, but I mean, because I think that for the they want the governor to sign the pretty much so they can vote like on union elections from home way. Like you can mail in ballot your union election, because normally I guess they have the elections like on the farm way, on the fucking boss's property, pues. So fucking ya ves que esos güeyes.
That's a rough one way that what they're going through, man. Because I don't know if there's any solution inside way. Because it's not only them, like also farmers way. I mean, it's a tough industry way.
Well, they're the farmers way.
Especially with like Monsanto and all that.
UFW, United Farm Workers.
United Farm Workers. Yeah, but I mean, también when you think about it, way, I know that like even the United Farm Workers aren't as big as they used to be. Like just like all the unions, way that a lot of them, like the union membership in general is fucking down. Even though right now we're hearing a lot about all the union stuff, pero the farm work, the UFW también is not as big as you would think, and también because like even last year this fucking Supreme Court también, the same one fucking. They lost some other rights, like some other union rights. I think that they can't go on the property now, like to have like little union meetings or whatever.
Yeah.
They can't go on the property now, like the union. So, like before work or like during lunch, whatever, they can't do that shit anymore because that's those ways someone won their case way, saying, "Hey, these vatos are fucking disrupting or whatever."
Yeah. Well, I mean, I heard that the fucking medieval times they're trying to get a union. Strippers are getting a union. And they're going under the theater arts for, I guess, the medieval times because of the actors and and everybody portraying the royalty and everything. So they're trying to get the arts or theater union, y también the strippers or for dancing and everything. So if it's good for theater dancers and whatever, the strippers that want to get represented too. You know, somehow like it's fucking good.
It's good, but el pedo es que there's like we were talking about Cesar Chavez, as people always do things for less money. There'll always be that crew that's gonna not want that union and do it for less money, and that's when a lot of people get fucked where if they don't vote the union anyway. So there's always somebody willing to do it without fucking
the scabs.
Yeah, without having that. I you know what, too, the way I think a lot of, maybe I'm wrong, way I'm just thinking out loud, but the fact that we don't really eat a lot of vegetables nowadays, way as a society, like it's I feel like that also kind of adds to the not giving a shit about who's picking our food, way, because we don't really see a lot of color in our dishes, way. A lot of people as Americans as a whole, way, our foods don't really have that much color, way, as far as fruit. I mean, vegetables, lettuce, like nice looking tomatoes and shit like that. We don't really eat like that a lot. So I maybe in my head, I'm thinking that maybe that also contributes to our lack of empathy for the migrant, is us not really
the farmers
consuming like fucking vegetables and shit like our parents used to. I mean, I know my mom and my dad, they ate more veggies and shit than we do now. So I don't know if that's ever gonna change, man. I mean, I'm not saying let's not stop fighting for it, but I mean, what's gonna make it change, dude? I mean, I don't know.
Well, I think that's the kind of the point of this march, where I don't think it. I don't.
I mean, is it just to get awareness, or not?
It is, way, because what else? You're in the 60s is the same thing. They did it to get like the news coverage, like to get awareness, way.
What was it? No uvas was the whole thing. Like don't buy grapes.
Yeah, so now they're doing the same thing, but like we're saying, like you have like the other thing, the fucking hip hop rap dude probably got more attention. That song got more attention than like this.
Well, that's our community. That's what we focus on.
That's what I'm saying. So there's so much other stuff, and now it's harder to get attention. And like with,
I mean, it's not flashy to start blasting the migrant shit as it is to start blasting these people are taking our culture and their. I mean, it's just, as a society, we need to fucking work on ourselves, way, because we definitely choose different things that don't really fucking matter, way. That's the prime example. You see a lot of people on Instagram, they posted about that shit, and like with this stuff that actually really does fucking affect the community, like we have to hear it from somebody else because it's not in our radar, way, and it's not cool. Like, it's not cool, way, like hip for fucking clout to put fucking migrant workers or the all these people marching and all this shit. It's better to fucking talk shit about a black rapper than fucking post shit like this, way. And as a culture, way, as a community, I don't know, way. I think we need to change.
Well, también we live in that outrage culture, también, way. So you're gonna get, especially if you're on social media, you're gonna get more hits if you're outraged about that way than if you're outraged about this. Like.
But then it's like, who do you trust? Where like, so people are posting news just to get like a clout and like fucking
a follow or a like, or
that's not doing anything for the community. Where if anything, it's hurting the community even more. Where because you're not being genuine and honest with the people that are listening or watching your content on YouTube or whatever it is. So what are they at? Like, can we donate or what is it?
I don't even know where you would donate. I'm sure there's fucking, because there's people like that meet them up. Like I guess I'm sure there's people giving the desayuno in the morning, and there's people on the way too. You see them fucking giving waters. I'm sure you can find something. I didn't find too much, but tampoco I didn't research it too hard. But I know about that Supreme Court case from last year. I know fucking like when I fucking finally looked it up. Yeah, it's like the thing. It's like Chavez in the 60s. So I mean, I know some other points, but like I just read the one article on the actual march just to find out what it was about, and it's about that the AB, I forgot what it is, like 2181 or something like that is for them for like to have union elections, pretty much. So you have an option where like you can go pick up a ballot, or you can fucking mail it in, or you can get it mailed to you and then hand it in or mail it. So you have an option, in other words, so they don't have to have the union vote pues in front of your fucking boss type of shit. So you don't feel that pressure while he's fucking dogging you. A ver, cabrón, let's see. You voting on this shit?
So is there a possibility that
my bad. No, so because también el Newsom last year vetoed like the same thing last year, like the bill. So this is like the second time they're trying.
All right.
So sorry, adelante, güey.
Oh, so what I'm hearing is there a possibility that the immigrant-made shirt might come out soon?
Yeah, if we find a little cause to donate for this thing, I mean, it ends this week. So this comes out on Tuesday. I think it ends on Friday, güey.
Oh, not enough time.
Like I said, well, kind of like what me and Stan were talking about. We're like this thing popped up on my radar, like when it started probably, and like when they first got the little news coverage, and that's it. So like I said, I didn't even realize it was a whole month.
I mean, it's not good for Newsom's business way as far as like his vineyard and all that shit.
Oh well, that time they marched to his that was last year. I think they marched to his vineyard way.
Yeah, it's I don't want to get into politics. Way.
It's because it's another the union shit way. Ya ves, ahorita the Starbucks is fighting the unions, Amazon's fight. Everybody's always fighting the unions, and usually los de que tienen dinero, the owners of companies and are the ones that have more leverage way.
What?
Same thing with this other one that passed, pues, that they took away that access to the union to go on site, pues. Not even like during work hours way. They're supposed to go like before or after. They can't have like the meeting, pues, during work hours type of shit. Pero they took that away from the farm workers union at least.
I don't know if it's because I was younger way and I really didn't know much about shit, but I never had a good experience with unions. The unions that we were a part of, the Teamsters, where I was working at like the drivers and shit from the magazines, we had Teamsters out there. I forgot the number, but I never had good luck with them way. And then maybe it was just because I was a kid way, and then maybe I didn't know how to utilize it. But the memory that I have and the fucking dialogue that we would have is they just fucking take our money. They haven't done anything for us. And like I said, maybe it's just the union that I had, or maybe it's just I didn't know how to utilize it properly. There's resources, there's shop stewards and all that shit that maybe it was just me. But yeah, I don't have a good experience with unions with them.
But I mean, would you? Does that mean that you don't believe the fucking unions would like work, or not maybe not work, that aren't a benefit, pues?
I mean, I'm just talking about my experience where.
But I'm saying that does that
in your opinion, or
I'm saying like your opinion as a whole, pues.
In my opinion, now if I worked at a place that has a union, I would really infiltrate it to see how it really runs, because to get a better understanding before I say, nah, that's just a waste of money. Because I could easily say that. Fuck these unions. They just take your fucking union dues and they don't help you when you get laid off. I can easily say that because that's technically what happened. But I wouldn't do that as an adult right now. I would really try to get in there to really see, because all it is I'm just talking from a memory that I had as when I was in my early 20s. Where,
so 20s versus 40s, big difference.
Yeah, maybe they are good. Where I don't know.
No, it's like anything. It's like you gotta when you're part of something. If you don't participate or partake in it, you're not gonna see the benefits, or you're not gonna know what's going on. If you just like, I don't have time to go to the union meetings, or I don't have time to find out what my local is doing for us, in the sentido like, are we doing? You know, a lot of people don't want to get inconvenienced with that. Like if they have gatherings, they're like, pa' qué, ni madres.
I think I should do.
Es pura política.
I'm a fucking I keep forgetting this guy's term.
Quit.
I ain't going to no fucking meetings. I got quiet quitting, bro. That's it. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Where it's just maybe because I was a shit kid, where and fucking I didn't utilize it properly. And you know, it's a very young thing to do, is not ask questions and just fucking take shit for face value and not really be like, no, wait, but why? Like, that's something that maybe if like you talk back, or you talked earlier, like if I went back, I would want to ask more questions, way, and not just fucking take whatever people tell you.
At face value.
Yeah, because that's what it was. Like the union rep will show up, and then, I mean, what questions do you have where you're a fucking kid? You don't know much.
Yeah, you don't care too much.
And so it's like, if I would have asked the right questions, it would have maybe had a different outcome. But it's like, as a 21-year-old, I didn't know to ask questions. And it's very important way that I wish I had asked questions, where maybe I would have had a different perspective.
Yeah, but como te digo, like, does that, not like on a, like, does that personal experience, pues, affect your view, like, overall, pues, not like would I take a union job, but like as a society, pues, or like as the working people, pues, does that affect your view on like unions in general, pues, like to say that pinche unions valen madre, or
just take
or unions do fucking help.
I mean, if I'm thinking about it, I'm being honest
like
with
be
you
supported
guys,
in other words.
like I wouldn't. If I was in a job when the unions came, I wouldn't think, oh, finally, fuck, we're getting saved. I wouldn't think like that. To me, it would be like, I don't know. Well, let me fucking see what the fuck. Like, it's not. I know to some people, like the Starbucks, like all these adult dancers or whatever this guy was talking about. I think a lot of those people see it as a savior. Like, oh, finally. I don't see it like that because of my past experience. Doesn't mean that I would shut off from it, but I would. And then maybe that's not a good thing. Way it's just I would come in with like. Let me see.
Let me see
Skeptical,
what you got.
yeah, skeptical.
Let me see. Way
That's not bad.
I'm not gonna completely shit it and be like fuck this, but I'm definitely not gonna think, oh, finally, fuck yeah.
Pero okay, por decir, like in the situation you're talking about, like que vienen in mi company, and a ver, pues I'm gonna wait and see. But when the vote comes up, what are you gonna vote?
For it or against it?
Because then you don't know yet, pero you still have to vote, pues. I mean, or you can not vote and it counts as a no, pretty much. Pero
Yeah, I don't know, Fernie. I can't really answer that honestly, way. Because if I was to answer right now, I would say no. But
no, that's okay. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
I'm not.
but then it's like, why? I don't want to be like that person way that fucking says no, like without really, because like I said, way the key part is I was a kid, way it could have just been me, way like not asking the right questions, not understanding what exactly that meant and what resources I had with that, and maybe I just felt like maybe they should have given me more information, but then as an adult I'm like, no, you should ask more questions, way. So it's like conflicting to me, way. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that they're useless, way, because that's not fair for me to say that way.
Yeah, because I mean, like on my end, on my personal side, pues también I had both a positive experience and a very negative experience, pues, and I would even say that the negative, negative always seems to outweigh the positive.
Let me ask you this way: compared to the positive and negative experience you had with them, what was the key factor that made it positive?
The members,
The members, like the higher ups, or like the people that you were working
no,
with.
because I very very rarely dealt with like the higher ups, como dices, like union.
So your your coworkers,
Yeah.
What was it about the positive?
Whether you believe in it or not, way. So like es el pedo. So like when you're the union from my experience, pues like I said, the bad experience I think outweighed the positive, just because I think I want to say that's just life in general, pues like you put more emphasis on like the negative,
100%, yeah.
right? So pero in one fucking yard, pues everybody was fucking, not everybody, pues, but
like
the majority.
83%.
The majority were fucking ponle union strong, way. Puro pinche.
Yeah.
Not puro union, not pinche me mato por el union, pero I support the union way, and right? And that gave power to the reps. So when they went in there to back you up or to bargain with, that gave them power, pues, because they had the people behind them. When I went to the other place, the reps didn't have that power because los otros güeyes están acá chillando, having that they didn't believe the union was doing enough for them, or they didn't do enough for them personally, or maybe for the other guy did, pero para mí no me hicieron nada, or I should get paid more because I do more than that guy. So it was a lot of like conflict fucking amongst each other where they didn't back the union. So when you went in there with the rep had no power away because the people didn't have his back.
Yeah.
So I felt both sides, way, like the positive and the negative. But like in general, I still think you kind of, they need to like come back kind of like they're doing. I mean, baby steps, way, but I think they got to come back because as the bigger corporations like kind of eat up each other, way, and like monopolize, way, and then like even the laws and everything and fucking regulations get pulled back, way, and they have more power, way, you need to balance that out, way, where fucking, I guess you got to you're not going to fucking outdo them, but at least take a little power back, a little balance out the little power struggle, way, so you can negotiate better. But at the same time, I know I shouldn't say I know, at least in my experience, pues, there is a lot of politica in the unions, way. And there's people that in the union, pues, like higher ups and even reps that get a power trip, way. So that exists too, way. So, but I think overall, I think unions are a positive way.
I think yeah, maybe they are overall positive, factoring in that you have the right information and the right education as an employee. Because if I'm gonna be honest with you, way, maybe my early 20s with not asking questions, that's a migrant mentality as well, where you just take shit, you don't
Face
complain,
value.
you just take shit, you work, and And it's like if you ask a question, you don't want to be a contrarian. Like
You don't want to stand
so
out.
what I'm afraid of is knowing exactly how fucking corrupt some of these fucking places are. That these people that are going to come into unions don't have the proper information and or don't have the voice that they need to have to speak up and ask questions, because they're like, no, I don't want to deal with shit. I just know that maybe they're going to protect me. But if there's no information for these people, I don't know if it's like a net positive way to have a union for them if they don't have the information on how to use the union and utilize it. Because what I'm thinking is it's going to be the same as when I was a kid, that, it's just something that's there, but I don't know what the fuck it is. I just know that it's there. I don't know. I mean, I hope it's not something that's going to like, have a negative impact on that community way.
But I mean, like say that one union job, you're saying that you didn't know qué pedo about the union, like no te interesaba. I mean, would you say in general that job was like a good job, like in those ages, cases? Oh yeah, this is a good job. They pay well. They have benefits, type of shit.
I mean, if we're talking about my experience, way I don't. They didn't really do anything when.
I'm not talking about the union. I'm saying like the job. Like when you got the job, or you applied. Did you apply or you got that job? Porque he says, oh, pagan bien. Fucking, I get some benefits, shit like that way.
They offered me $850, and at the time I thought I was making a shit ton of money. Way there was no union. I didn't know about union. I didn't know that. Oh, I'm gonna be part of a Teamster. It was just, for me, it was just a job. Way it was just that mindset. It's just I want to just start working because I want to buy a cool car to get chicks, like that stupid fucking mentality. Way.
An Acura. Hey, but let me ask you. So you started with this company before it was unionized?
Well, no. It's just it's kind of weird. Way like. There was people that weren't union, and then there was union workers there. When you started, you weren't a union employee. You had to move up in the company and have a job that was under that union.
Oh,
and
skilled labor.
That was your like. So there was a lot of like, oh, I can't do that because that's union.
Yeah.
They can't do that because that's union.
Yeah,
So
you're taking union work.
So there was a lot of that kind of shit back and forth. So I didn't give a shit about a fucking union. I wanted to make money. I wanted to fucking work. I wanted to fucking help my parents.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about a union way. And then I never had the right education way, because the banter in the work was like, hey, wait, I want to be shop steward because that's the last one that gets laid off. I remember clearly that was the mentality. So nobody understood what the fuck it was way. So it was really easy for these people, thinking back now, to take our union dues and not really do anything for us, because we didn't have the information of like, this is what they're supposed to do for us. We were more, I was just wanting to work. I really didn't give a shit.
But you did move up eventually to be union represented.
I was moved up, and then eventually I went into the corporate side of it too, that I was, the union was under where I was at. So I started at 850 and I ended up into the union, and then I ended up being
in management. Okay. So while you were in, okay. All right. So, so it must've been part of the contract or the bargaining that, these specific tasks are union represented. Anything below it is not. And if you go management, then you're automatically no longer represented.
Yes. So if I did some of their jobs, they would be upset because that's a union job.
Yeah.
Like even if something that's moving a pallet, it's just more like, oh, I can't touch that. So a lot of that, then a lot of guys fucking use that to fucking jack off with it too. Oh, no, I'm not a union, bro. I'm out of here. So it's like a lot of like that. But I get it. Where I mean, if they're there to protect the job and people's work, where then I mean, if it's a good thing, it's a good thing. But I'm saying
or
if
create jobs también, like the
But I'm saying if they don't have the right information, they're just gonna think that it's something to protect them, but they're not gonna know how to utilize properly. The same way when I was a kid, way that I just thought, what the fuck is this? It's just something that's there that's taking my money, and I don't even see them doing anything for me.
So if there's anything that you take from this conversation, Shufflers, is if you're in a union, ask questions, find out about what your union does and how they represent you and how they could work out for you. And 2, aim for being shop steward because they're the last ones to get fired.
But you got to go to the meetings.
Yeah, you got to go to the meetings. You got to get that little pin.
That was also that mentality. Oh, I don't want to do that. I got to go to meetings. Fuck that.
Yeah, I got shit to do.
But even general, even people listening to this that are like, what the fuck are they talking about? Even just asking questions is a good fucking habit to get, man. Don't just take shit that people are telling you, or don't think, oh, it's a stupid question, or oh, I don't want to cause problems. Fuck that, dude. Fucking ass. Where like there's no, because then we start assuming shit, and then it's like once you finally get the courage to ask somebody something, then you realize, fuck, wait, it's totally different than what I thought. Where, what a fucking idiot. But don't listen to me, man.
All right, ponle la banda. Órale, raza. So we got to that point in the podcast. Conocimos a ratos with that, eh? But before we go, August 27th, we're gonna, well, not we. I mean, so My Grito is introducing or having an event for one of the bands, Matamoscas, at Border X in the city of Bell. All right, so para que le caigan, va a ser un sábado, agosto 27. All right, check them out. Va a haber música, va a haber pisto, va a haber baile, va a haber desmadre. No sé, para que le caigan. We might be there. I'm not gonna say. It's be a surprise. So if you show up, you might see us or you might not. All right, it's a teaser, Fernie. It's called the teaser.
Maybe.
All right. So ahí para que sepan, it's August 27th. If you got nothing to do, no plans or whatever, you're like, hey, pues este sábado no tengo nada que hacer. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Caigan at Border X.
Hey, wait, what's the etiquette if I meet my idol like you? Where if I'm listening to this, I'm like, man, one day I wanna meet that guy and shake his hand, and then I see you at this event. What's the proper etiquette? How do I address you? Can I just come randomly up to you and grab your ass and say me nalguita and all this shit?
No.
What's the proper etiquette
It's
to
just
meet my
like,
idol?
hey, how's it going? A little fist bump or a little handshake, dependiendo. Fucking una foto, Simón, como no. But no fucking ass grabbing or I don't know. You like that?
What's the general like time frame of the interaction?
Well, depending.
A minute, 2 minutes?
No, depending. Like, I mean, si me ves platicando con alguien or there's something going on or lo que sea, if somehow end up, catching your attention or you catch my attention and we start talking, then it's cool. And, sometimes the conversation may go fucking 5-10 minutes. It's happened.
What if this guy or girl is looking at you and you lock eyes and then you're going like this, like what's up, and then you're like what's up, but then it's like it's not you. Fernie's right behind you and that's who they're talking to, but you think it's you because you're the star.
Yeah, I would be embarrassed, but then I would cuando vengan, I'll jump in before they go to with Fernie.
Hey, we need to get this guy Fernie for the events. We need to get those carniceria numbers so people can know their line where
Another place in line where
836. Oh, you are.
No.
You got 2 minutes.
¿Qué quieres?
You get to sit on Santa's lap.
No.
Ramon shows up and sets up his own little stand and repeat thing, the little banner, puts his number.
He thinks he's in Comic-Con where
Pone su mesa with his shit to
with his merch.
And then I got my Sharpie.
The Ramon fan club.
Yeah,
the Ramoncito fan club.
So August 27th, Border X, Matamoscas. Make plans, set it up, get the raza going. I'm sure you could find all the information if you go to My Grito, and I think we might do a little story on it.
Eventually, they said.
I gotta work on that one. All right, so that was August 27th, and then Fernie and I on Tuesday, today, we're gonna be on YouTube,
that's right.
YouTube Live, Twitch. We're gonna be on West Coast Pop and Lock podcast.
We're gonna be supporting the strippers that want to unionize. He says,
and
we'll
medieval
be at
times.
¿Cómo se llamaba? The one by Alex, the
Golden Goose. The Golden Goose.
That's Teamster 69. 69 is their number.
So tonight,
Loco 69.
Tonight,
I could already see the merch. Loco 69.
Tonight at 8 on YouTube, West Coast Pop and Lock. Check it out. Fernando and I will be there with Super Steve Flores and the cast from the podcast, or todos los members of the podcast.
Homies.
Yeah, so check that out. Raza, well, más bien, shufflers, help us out, because, fuck, no tenemos AC, güey. Está cabrón. We need Patreon supporters. We already hit up My Grito, but, they're They're dragging their feet on this one.
My Grito's fucking hanging out in Cabo.
I know. They're over there
No
showing,
vacaciones all the time.
showing off their nipples and shit.
Hey, my grito, Ramon has a new request. He needs a new fucking Costco size of talco.
Yeah, definitely.
Gold Bond, Johnson Johnson, whatever.
Lo que sea, pero que refresque. Que ya se me está acabando el mío.
And none of that medicated shit he says.
No,
güey.
because
Nah.
it burns.
Yeah, burn. He has sensitive skin.
I do.
He grew up in a house.
3 bedrooms.
A restroom and a half.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
well,
funny. Man.
Yeah, so Raza, you know, you want to help us out or anything, go to Patreon. You'll find the link on our Instagram page. También, cafecito, fucking hit us up. I know that the summer is a little bit slow. Everybody like se esperan para el frío, but you know what? You could also do iced coffees, right? You could do cold brews también. So we could hook you up. Go to istazo.com, or if you go to the link, it'll send you right to it. And you see we have cafecitos right there, right? We got our Mexico, we got our Costa Rica, we got our Buena Onda, we got Colombian, and we got Guatemala, all right? So, again, una orden ayudaría un chingo, all right? Other than that, there might be a possibility to keep your ears open. Maybe Fernie's gonna work on it. But if you see the immigrant made shirt pop up, jump on it, because I know we get a lot of requests, but those only come out for special occasions or special events. So it's not like you could go onto the site and get it. If that comes up, fucking jump on it. I'm just saying.
It's like our car wash shirt, bro.
Yeah.
Cuando algo pasa.
There's also talks of a live event coming up, so keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
We can't share any details. I got September 17th. I'm going to be playing with, bringing it back to my Grito. There's an artist on that label named Maria Sanchez, and I've been kind of working with her. Well, not kind of. I've been fucking working with her. Writing some music and just kind of getting the live band going. So we have a gig September 17th at this place called the Goldfish in Highland Park. There's gonna be one of the bigger bands called Los Yesterdays is playing. It's gonna be a cool little show, man. I can't wait to get back on stage. So if you guys want to check that out, follow her on Instagram, Maria Sanchez, or look up the Goldfish. And it's September 17th. We'll be on around maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock. So it's gonna be fun.
September 17th.
September 17th, yeah.
All right, so van a estar crudos from the day after fucking la independencia de Mexico. So, get a little nice music going on. Fucking that's the place to be at. De ahí fuera, anything else, Freddie? We got anything that I might have missed?
Did we put in all our requests to my grito?
Well, we got the talco. We keep asking for the AC.
He offered a fan, bro. He offered you a fan.
Yeah, but he's talking about him. He's a fan. We want to sit right here and watch us.
Watch us. Well,
That's creepy, bro. Sorry. That's creepy. We don't need a sweaty dude in the corner.
He's going to do it topless,
Oscar
too.
has some weird demands sometimes.
Está medio raro el compa, eh? I'm not going to lie.
What, his nipples or him?
Both.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
He's probably not listening to this right now as we're recording it, but his nipples are getting hard, and he's wondering why. He's got goosebumps on his goosebumps right now.
Must be his AC.
The cold AC.
Yeah.
Like, ay, qué frío hace. Acá mientras nosotros.
Hey, I don't know, bro. All this Teamster talk, we gotta unionize for the Magrita way.
Yeah, definitely. Let's get
we need to get the Teamsters up in this bitch,
Hey,
bro. I'll give them
We gotta
another
get all
shot.
the bands together.
I'll give them another shot. We'll recruit all the bands from Magrito.
Tonight, Fernie and I will work with the West Coast Pop and Lock.
I know Ramon wants to be the shop steward because he wants to be the last man standing.
You get laid off last.
Let's talk about unionizing Magrito.
Fuck it, eh?
Yeah,
Hey,
you down?
sí se puede.
We gotta pick it in front of headquarters.
Ay, güey.
No AC, no podcast.
No AC.
No podcast. No AC. No podcast.
When do we want it? We want it now. When do we want it?
We want it now.
Oh, shit. Sí se puede,
I kind of
cabrones.
like this union shit, güey. Fuck
Se
yeah.
hace un relajo, güey.
Fuck yeah, bro. I'm ready to break some shit.
Ay, güey. Conveniently, someone put some bricks right there.
Oh, shit. So, ya oyeron, eh? Fucking.
Sí se puede.
September 17th in Highland Park. The name of the band?
Maria Sanchez.
Yeah, and the name of the place?
It's called The Goldfish.
The Goldfish.
We're playing with, check them out, man. It's called Los Yesterdays. They're a band that started in Pasadena. They do like that soul beats, kind of old soul vibes. Sound pretty good, man. It's gonna be interesting.
All right, so September 17th, the Goldfish in Highland Park. Be there or be square. August 27th.
Do people say that in the suburbs?
Yeah, they do. That's a 50s fucking gem right there. Be there or be square.
That's some home ownership, bro.
Yeah. Fuck.
We didn't use that shit in
Culero,
My parents never used that, bro.
No one in the apartments I lived in
Déjeme
says.
acabar with the announcements, cabrón. August 27th, Borderex, Matamoscas. All right, and tonight on YouTube, Twitch, West Coast Pop and Lock, Fernando and I will be there. Esteban dijo.
Well, that's just to be honest with you guys, I'm working a lot with those songs this week, and for the next month, so it's kind of a lot on my plate. Where,
Yeah. So Fernie and I will go represent.
yeah,
We got your back.
I know you guys do it.
All right. So, all right. Y con eso todos decimos adiós y se la lavan. All right. Al rato se tarde.